This is okay. We should be live. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's connecting right now. What now?
Mr.
Hold on.
Krabs with titties.
I've seen weirder.
Grab, you got some big old titties.
We've all
I
been
just
at
want to
that
remind
point.
everyone.
Jesus.
I'm just Italian.
It's real, by the way.
Andrew Cuomo.
Yep.
I sent that to Bosco, and he goes, "Now that's my excuse for everything."
It's a good excuse. It works.
Why? As if the memeing was out of the systems.
It is
You knew it
apparently
wasn't
not.
going to be.
Yes,
It
I was
is.
expecting it to. I was expecting to get a yes maybe on the third or fourth time I asked.
He's got a good point.
Hold
Look
on.
at how.
I'm just going to annoy everyone for a second. That's how you. That's the order you read JoJo in, right?
No. So how you read JoJo
I-
is throw in the trash.
I actually just started JoJo the other day.
I
can't
enjoy
stand
it.
I'm only on like episode 10 of the first season, but
It
it's
gets
not bad.
gayer. But
It gets-
season, like the first one, is my favorite.
It gets worse.
I would agree right up until the president of America is trying to eat pieces of Jesus Christ so he can become a new god. And best part, he has a giant America flag scarred into his back, not tattooed.
None of what
This
he
is
said
the
is a
only-
lie.
That
Hold on, I'll be right back.
the best part.
God damn it, Danny DeVito. I
Hello,
really
chat
wish-
rooms. I'm telling you, he'd make the best Mario, and he makes the best Batgirl.
I think he would make the best Wolverine.
I'd pay so much money to see that.
No. He'll make the best Deadpool.
Nah, no. It's not the same quippiness.
Just him. He's
Danny
already short
DeVito
enough
as
to be
Spider-Man?
Wolverine.
Spider-Man, Danny DeVito.
Danny
Nah.
DeVito as the Punisher.
Yes. No, just
No,
Danny
Danny
DeVito
no.
as every single Marvel character.
Danny DeVito as character. Fuck, I'll watch it. Harley Quinn, Danny DeVito.
Oh hell yeah!
Dear Lord.
Mr.
Listen to this, Hollywood.
J.
This is the next wave. Get him before he dies.
Oh my
Fucking,
God, yes.
it'll be better than fucking Margot Robbie. That's for
Oh
damn
God,
sure.
yeah, Mr. J. Holy shit, I would pay.
I dropped my, I dropped my Magnum condom for my Magnum. No.
Oh gosh.
I love the fact that Danny DeVito is Kane's avatar. That made it so worth it.
Somebody has got to basically play him, other than Lorax, Lombax. Fuck. Somebody has got to play him basically in one of these campaigns.
I mean, Kane literally did that in the original campaign.
Yeah,
Danny
but I wasn't
DeVito.
there for that. Also, Danny DeVito as the Hulk. That would be entertaining. Him is just every Marvel and DC character. I'd watch it.
Why is Iron Man so short?
DeVito first.
Fat.
The best thing is you can't tell the other actors beforehand, so when he shows up in the scenes, just the actual natural reaction will be great.
I miss when they did bloopers in movies like that.
Yeah, they were fun. We can't have bloopers anymore.
No, now they just get deleted because they're all on digital.
And they're all offensive as hell.
Most of them, yes.
Pups are okay. Miko's sleeping here. Joker's still really, really sick. So, he's probably going back to the emergency vet. But we're just waiting on everyone to get back. Then we're gonna start, guys.
Yep.
I'm here, by the way.
Oh, okay, so everybody should be here then. So, Jam and Arch, you guys are both there.
Have you got all your memes out?
I mean, do I really want to say that?
I'm going to say for the sake of the game that you did.
Yes.
I know there's going to be more posted, but I don't care. Okay. So you guys have made your characters. So basically what is going to happen in this is, to explain some things to the chat first off, is that this is designed kind of around you guys. So what's going to happen is, if you want to put forward either 500 bits or $5 on YouTube, you can name whatever chamber these guys are going to go into next. And you can pick from one of 4 different options. Either a combat chamber, a trap chamber, a puzzle chamber, or a helpful item chamber. Now, you can put that in the chat. I'm not going to say it out loud because I don't want to give it away to these guys. And also, none of you guys can be watching the chat just so we don't have too much of a heads up. I mean, maybe it's a little
I mean,
bit of
I will, but that's only because I have to actually watch the chat, and I'll be sending
yeah,
you stuff.
exactly. But you're going to know, but you're not going to give it away.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we'll have that going on, and then we're going to go through this. Ideally, this is going to look like probably about a 20-room dungeon, but we'll see how things go. Maybe if it goes a little long, we'll cut it down to about 15, but we'll see. So you guys are just basically built to survive.
We're all gonna die.
Pretty much. So I guess we'll wait a little bit for the chat to see if something comes in, but if it doesn't, then I'll just roll. If nothing comes in, then I'll just roll for the first room. But do you guys want to explain your characters to each other now, in case you guys haven't already done that?
Not going first. I want Cham to go first.
Why?
Because you haven't told us before what it was.
Hmm.
I can
My
go-
name is Gary, and I go Durka Durka.
He's a bard.
A dwarven bard.
That goes Durka Durka.
You're a
I go
short
Durka
bard.
Durka.
Okay.
Well, we're
Yes.
canceled.
All right. So yes, we have one bard there. Kane, I believe, is also playing a bard.
That's right. I am Cactus of Sacktouch, the High Elf Bard.
Fucking damn it. Oh god. At first I just thought you were actually going to be a cactus man. And I
You
thought
know,
that
if
was
they had
kind
the
of
option, I probably would have done it.
I was about
I
to
would've
ask,
allowed
can
it.
you?
I would have allowed it. I mean, you can homebrew anything in this fucking game if you want to just fudge the stats a bit here and there. But okay, so we have our high elf cactus crotch man, who's also a bard. And Arch, what are you?
Yeah, I'm like a druid.
You're also very quiet.
I said I'm like a druid. My name is Thunderclaps over the mountaintops, and I'm here to help everyone because I love everybody.
I hate you.
That's the point.
Um.
And okay.
So.
Oh god, you fucking hippie.
Yep.
Hippie's offensive. I'd really like you to use
I don't like calling
like
us a
proper
hippie.
noun, which is a dirt being.
The first chance I get, I'm smacking him. I'm
You
Okay.
live amongst the dirt, Jabra.
See, he gets it. I like this guy.
Oh,
We are one of the same.
Alright, so Purity.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
kill him. I'm playing a wizard who's having the most generic name because I thought it was just funny to play the little midget mage. I forgot what my race was called because I can't pronounce it.
Your race is called a tiefling.
So I'm a tiefling. Is this considered doing black? You know what? I'm not making that joke.
No, it's just they're doing devil face.
So yeah, this is gonna be
No, hell,
fun. We're all
no.
gonna die. So you guys basically can kill us really easily, depending on how much money you put in, or keep us alive. And remember, we're still trying to hit that 100 sub goal, and we're at 56. We're so screwed.
All right, so I'm going to use the dice bot and roll for the first.
Ooh, we got our first sub. Shit, at least wait.
Okay.
Go ahead and let us know what you want your first room to be out of all of these choices, and I will let our person know, or
Yep.
DM.
Like our person?
I'm gonna play the mute because if I don't, he dies faster. Wait, do I have to talk as a wizard?
I mean, it's helpful if you speak.
Can I just give
Those
him the
have static
finger
component.
constantly?
You
Yes,
have to
can
speak.
still- you can still give him the finger constantly. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, I'm okay with this.
Okay.
I don't think you want to because I'm gonna make it a thing.
right.
That's up to you, Tenji.
All right. I'm going to roll for the first room. So once he picks it out, we'll just put that room on the other end. That way we can get going.
All right, so go ahead and let us know which you, Tenji, since you gifted it. And I'm going to see on the sheet where my abilities are. There they are. Now I have them ready.
Okay. So the first room here, you're going to wind up going into. So basically, just to give you guys a little bit of a backstory on what you're doing is you guys are fortunate enough to have volunteered for this archaeological dig into this massive maze complex that is located below the continent that you guys normally play on. Now, the thing with that, hang on.
All right, setting it to you.
Cat was being angry. So basically what happened is they said that, hey, does anybody want to make 10,000 gold apiece? And you guys volunteered, of course. Oh, well, actually that works out because that's what I rolled. So basically they have contracted you to go into this maze and clear this dungeon so that they can then go through and, do their archaeological stuff, harvest any kind of relics or anything that's on the inside, and take possession of any treasure willing to, and they are obviously willing to split it based on a, finder's fee kind of thing. So you guys are at the opening door to this place.
Why did we agree to do this again?
10,000 gold.
Like, I'm gonna be paying all this money into charity, and my crystals told me I should be coming here.
Yo, I'm
Oh.
a charity.
Oh, totally. What kind of charity do you run?
Helping the needy.
Oh, that's so admirable. That's so great. I wish I had your energy. I can't run it myself.
As I walk into the fucking the door.
Oh, hey, bro, hold on. We're going. And I'm gonna follow him.
It's not
I
a rich
just-
man.
I'm going to
Okay.
tag behind.
Okay, so are all of you going to enter?
Yes.
Yes.
Durka.
Okay. So all of you enter into the room. As you walk in, you basically see that the room looks to be covered in, just basic stone and brick and masonry. And it's that kind of very large, like underground stone network stuff you see in like Egyptian, like old, like architecture and stuff like that. It looks a lot like a tunnel like that, or like something from Raiders of the Lost Ark. And
From the mummy.
yeah, or something like that. And around the tunnel, you see that it appears to be that there's nothing else in the room. It's just a way to walk to the other side.
All right. Well, to start off, I'm gonna make this interesting. Am I allowed to fuck over other teammates? Not in a literal sense, but in a more funny sense.
Continue down this path, and we'll see where this goes.
Okay.
So, what do you want to do?
Oh, no.
I wanna do a persuasion roll on Sham to convince him that the wall is an enemy.
Do it.
I don't think you'll be able to win that.
Oh, you think so, huh?
So it's a persuasion roll. So roll for persuasion. Sham will have to roll against it.
I have that correct? Yeah. Wow, that's disappointing.
All right, Jam, roll.
All right, let's see. Fuck.
Ciao.
It's part of it's charisma, right?
Yeah, it would be your charisma modifier.
All right.
We're starting on some real negative vibes.
Wait.
Why
Does the
did you try-
charisma modifier and the skill modifier added into each other, or do you just
Oh
do
wait.
one or the
Oh,
other?
that's right.
The skill modifier is what you use.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Persuasion, right?
I did that slightly wrong.
Yeah, persuasion.
You can
Aw,
reroll if
that's
you did it
okay.
wrong.
Wait, that's a natty 1 though.
That's a natty 1.
Yeah, unfortunately it is, and so that's kind of a major failure. So he convinces you that there's a point on the wall that appears to be vulnerable in some sense to maybe one of your weapons. So Chan, what are you carrying for weapons?
A Vorpal longsword.
Okay,
That's
so
a
you're gonna
thing?
take a swing at the wall with your Vorpal longsword.
All right.
So roll to hit.
You know, when you think about it, we're all vulnerable like that wall.
Bro, you're so right.
Mm,
Like, if you think about it, we're just like
Oh my
small
God.
pieces in a greater
God damn it,
greater
man.
expansion. You
So
know.
I'm guessing all the vexes went took that away. Okay.
what the hell happened to your rolls?
Just
You should have seen the luck he got last night.
that's what we mean, yeah. But give it some time. It'll come into its own. It's only a couple of rolls. So basically, what happens, Cham, is you swing your sword and you hit the wall, and you hit a spot on the stone that appears to sink in as soon as your sword impacts it, almost like a button or a pressure switch. When that happens, a dart, or rather a large bolt, shoots out of the wall behind you and hits you in the shoulder. You take 1d10 damage from that.
1d10. All right.
All right, so 2
Sweet.
damage. So yes, but it still does shoot you in the shoulder. So now you're aware that there was at least one trap in the room. You don't know how many more there are.
Can I roll what's that thing called? Like what is it? Perception, that's what it was.
Yes, you can roll perception.
Gosh, thank you.
I'm like, Dirk.
I can't think apparently.
Yep, you can roll. Yes.
Are you just gonna say Durka Durka?
I'm just gonna say Durka, Muhammad Jihad, Sherpa, all the whole fucking time.
So
'Cause my name is Gary.
there you go. Okay, so you rolled an 18. So Kane, you're able to discern that it looks like there's at least a few spots on the floor where there are similar looking plates to the one that's on the wall. And if one of them fired one of those darts out, then there's a strong chance that if you did another one, then it probably would do the same thing. So the room itself has multiple booby traps.
I've got investigation too, so I can
Alright.
discern it really easily, right?
So I want to persuade Kane to hit the wall. It's an enemy.
You know what? While they do that, can I just hop along the floor since I'm so small and avoid the traps just while they're trying to kill each other?
That is going to be I'm going to say that's going to be an athletics roll, I believe.
All right. So where do I find my athletics? Hold on.
Your athletics should be in your, if you're looking at your character sheet, it should be in the box. It's right under strength, dexterity. It should be,
I
good
see.
skill set.
I see acrobatics.
Yep, go a few more down to athletics.
Okay, so that's +1. So I do a 1d20
So
+1.
1d20 plus 1.
So Kane failed the roll.
What do you mean? He got a 16.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
a 23.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Okay, so all right. So I'm going to do Purity's thing first, and then we'll do your thing. So Purity, you're going to try and skip along the floor and try to avoid those little pressure plates.
Yeah, I figure since I'm so small, it might be easier.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll to see how good your luck is on this scenario. You rolled kind of in the middle of the pack. 10. Okay, so just under that. So basically, you have a couple close calls, but you are able to skip to the end of the room and to the other side. Now, while that is happening, Cham, you have convinced Kane that apparently the other wall is also has some sort of a weak spot. So, Kane, you're going to have to roll a d20 and strike that wall.
Let's go.
A 1. A 1. 1.
13.
13. All right, so you hit the wall, and you hit the wall, and you do hit another pressure plate. However, this time the bolt is coming down from the ceiling, so you're going to have a chance to do a reflex save in order to try and get out of the way because you rolled high enough on the attack roll.
Okay, would this be like dexterity then?
Hang on a second.
Or acrobatics?
I would say it's probably going to be
Acrobatics.
acrobatics, yeah, because you're leaping out of the way.
Cool.
Okay, you are successfully able to leap out of the way of the bolt, and the bolt impacts the ground and harmlessly stays there.
Let's go.
All right, so Purity is on the other side of the room already. Are you guys going to try and just follow her pathway, sort of, or are you going to
No,
keep
I'm going to do my own.
Okay, so you guys are going to have to roll perception to
Acrobatics.
try and make sure that you can see the traps.
While
And
they're
then you
doing that,
can-
guys, this is your chance to go ahead and put in for the next
Oh.
room.
So that's my perception.
Okay, you are able to see all of the traps in the room. Now you just need to roll your
Athletics or acrobatics?
athletics in order to make sure that you have enough finesse to get by. Ooh, you rolled a 1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, God. Okay, so you rolled a 1, so you're definitely going to trigger at least a few of them. So I'm going to roll a d20, and we're going to see how many of these you actually trigger.
Oh my God, what trigger?
All right.
Jesus.
So I'm going to say that's half. So you only trigger 6 of them. So that means that's going to be 6 athletic rolls that you're going to have to pass.
All right, let's see.
So let's see the first
6
one.
D20s. Well,
Well, yeah,
Well-
you can do them all at once.
oh my God.
That was the first one. Okay, you dodged that gracefully.
That's a natty 20, bro.
Yep, that's in that 20. You also dodged that, so that's 2. I'm gonna say that one hits. I'm gonna say that one hits. So you're 2 and 2. That one's a miss. That's not a hit. And that one's also all right. So you got hit by 2, so that's 2d10 damage. What was that one for?
I don't know.
All right. Well, you got 2. You got 2 nat 20s. All right. So you take another 7 damage from the bolts, but you are able to make it to the other side of the room. Kane and Arch, are you going to try and traverse as well?
Sure. Might as
Okay.
well.
Then roll for perception to see if you can spot the traps, and then an athletic roll to see if you can get through.
Okay, let's go.
Welcome to our
Okay.
new member over there, Waifu Private. You get to go ahead and type out what you want the next room to have in it.
Yep. Send that to me.
Yep, as soon as he does.
Ooh, 10. Okay, so you are probably going to have a bit of a hard time too. I'm going to roll for the hallway to see. Okay, the hallway rolled a 14, so you're definitely going to get hit by a couple of them. So I'm going to say you hit 2 platforms on your way, so you're going to be able to do 2 athletic rolls to see if you can dodge that.
Got it. That's the first one.
Okay, the first one you do not dodge. The second one you do. So you take 1d10 damage. And then Arch, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Are you gonna hippie your way across the tunnel?
Yeah, I'm gonna like turn into an owl and just like flap my way over there.
You're a druid, right?
Cha!
Okay, then yeah, you can do that.
I'm just gonna like hoot, man, hoot, and flap my way over.
All right. So Arch turns into an owl and flies his way over to the others. So that means all you guys have now traversed the first room, and you can proceed into the second.
He's making me want to fucking what's it called join in.
You want to do the voice?
You're making me want to do the voice.
No, man. Like you could totally join my commune.
Like we don't understand why we do the things we do. Like, why are we who we are?
How can trees be real if your eyes aren't real?
Like, don't you gotta have this sentimental thing to understand what the land provides for us?
Are you two going to end this anytime soon?
Fucking hippies.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm gonna call in a elf I know that can get rid of hippies.
Like,
Hang on.
I call this discrimination. This is
Excuse
so messed up.
It's dirt people. God.
It's a lot of things.
He doesn't understand.
When can I use
No one
telekinesis
knows
to throw
that.
them into things?
You can technically do that anytime you want, as long as they fail a constant. As long as they
I'll
fail
wait
a
till
save.
there's lava.
Okay, so you guys are going to continue into the next room.
Yep. I'm
All
gonna
right,
let them
so-
go first in case there's something going on in there.
You guys want to go first?
Go on, hippie.
Might as well.
All right. So you guys proceed into room number 2. Now, as you get into room number 2, you notice that there appears to be some shadows and stuff in the room. There's a window that there are a grating that looks like it goes up through the ceiling. So there's a little ray of light coming down, and as you walk in, the ceiling, for what a magical spell, puts a stone over that, so that the sunlight goes away and these braziers light up around the room. And as that happens, you see what appears to be 2 undead owl bears emerge from the 2 rear corners of the room and approach you.
Oh, hey, owl, you
Undead.
evil bastard.
Fucking undead. So that means healing should be able to hurt them.
Cha.
Hypothetically, yes.
Okay, let's send the healer in to deal with them.
That's totally righteous. I could
That
totally
is-
do that.
Then
Well, you got-
please
you-
go
Wait.
heal them.
Which one?
You guys are going to get a free shot to go into before we have to roll initiative for basic combat.
Healer.
You know what?
Heal. Hippie, heal them.
I'm gonna use telekinesis on the witch.
Wait, what?
To do what?
I'm launching her at the owlbear.
What?
She has to fail a saving throw for that.
Is it a 1d20?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
She rolled higher than you.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
What's
so.
the one?
No.
Hold on. Which spell of mine lets me slap him? Magic
You-
hand. Do I even have to
Mage
roll
hand.
it, or can I just smack him?
You can. Well, you don't have to roll because it doesn't do any damage. You don't actually hurt him. So
Then
you
I'm
just
smacking him.
roll a d20 to see if you smack him in the head with it.
I'm gonna.
14. I'll say that'll hit.
I'm gonna just jump up and let it smack him in the back of the head.
It's a hand that appears out of
I
wherever you
know. I
want.
just want to be able to jump up and do it, like pretend I'm
Okay.
doing it.
Okay. You do that, a little bit of smack, nothing hurts him. And
Whoa, what a
you still have
bitch.
2 zombie owl bears. So if one of you wants to do something to them, you can, or we can start combat.
Heal them.
Well, like I
Healer.
was gonna do.
Like who? Which healer are you talking about?
Yeah, there's a lot of us.
There's quite a bit of us. Everyone
The
who is
one that
part,
didn't try to throw me.
everyone who is part of the earth is a healer.
Way to catch me off at the pass at that joke. God damn.
The one who didn't try to throw me, please.
Oh, here's the thing that you witches don't understand.
I'm not a witch.
You won. To be one with the earth, you must fly.
Can I
I'm
use
gonna
the
use
hand to
fly.
cover his mouth and shut him up?
Yes, you can.
Damn it, I should have gotten silence. Hold on, I'm gonna roll for that.
Oh, fuck it. She's gonna do that. I'm gonna try to throw her again. God damn it!
She rolled higher than you, so yeah, she clamps that thing over your mouth. By the way, you've also used up all of your turns. Everybody roll initiative now.
God damn it.
Let's go.
Is it another one, D20?
Oh,
Yeah,
God
it's
damn it.
1d20 plus your initiative mod.
Hold on.
I was just too busy playing fucking Kirby. Okay. Where's my
Let's
initiative mod?
go.
Oh, God.
What would initiative? It'd be in. Okay.
Can you put them in there?
It's the initiative. It's the actual the initiative mod. It's on your sheet. If you look at, hang on.
Very
Yeah, your
middle of
initiative
the road.
it just says initiative, and it's whatever the plus in that box is.
I'm going to admit I'm blind. I don't see it.
Oh, hell yeah, you are.
So you know where it says strength, dexterity, constitution, all that stuff?
Yeah.
Immediately to the right of it, first box, the square one.
Wow, I'm blind.
So whatever that number is
Oops,
gets
sorry.
added to your roll.
Gary, how are you so fast? You're
7.
such a cool guy.
What's your character's name again?
Do you really want me to say the whole thing?
what's the
Just
character's
dirty
name again?
hippie.
Thunder claps over the mountain during spring while doves sing the song of rebirth is his full name. Thank you very much.
How much do you hate yourself?
Here's my, oh god, that is horrible. Okay, so
Under
purity.
the
What was
mountain
your,
spring
what's your
and
mod,
thou
though?
sing the tune of
2,
rebirth.
so that's just 7.
It's a 7. Okay. All right, so that means it's going to be Cham, Owlbear number 1. Hang on.
Well, shit, I got a higher roll than Cham.
I think
Wait.
everyone's getting a higher
Did
roll
you?
lately than Cham.
Hold a second.
Wait, did you?
Yeah, he got a 24.
I don't see the 24. Where?
Radical, dude. Duh.
Oh, I gotta get the chili dogs and the
Yep,
turtle
you're
ones.
right. Yeah, sorry, Kane. I didn't realize you were up at the top. So yeah, so it's going to go
Oh,
Kane.
where is he?
Kane, he's way up there. He's right above where Arch's roll is.
Oh,
So
okay, yeah.
So it's going to go Kane, Cham, Owlbear number 1, Arch, Purity, and then Owlbear number 2. Write down the order in front of me.
You know what? Just to piss people off, I'm just gonna say your full name.
Oh God, please.
Wait, is
Every
he?
cleft
Is
of the
he-
mountain is spring as thou sing to the tune of rebirth.
Isn't the mage hand still covering his mouth? So he's just going. "Moo, moo."
Yes.
I'm not removing it. Not unless he signs, please.
I'm gonna bite the hand.
Doesn't affect me.
It's incorporeal anyway. It won't feel pain and it won't move. Okay.
All right, I got an idea.
All right, what's your idea?
I use one of my wishes to never be silenced again.
Wait, wishes.
You have wishes? What the
Wait,
fuck?
wait. Did you get the wish spell?
He got the wish rings. You didn't look.
Oh, that's what you bought. Why you asked him to ring.
Why?
And you said
All right,
everything was good.
yeah, so all right, so
You
how
already
many-
said everything was good.
yeah, I did. Okay, so how many of those wish rings did you buy?
I only got one because I think
Okay.
having more than one is
Okay, so but you're using that one wish to make sure that you can't be silenced.
ever again.
Okay. Then that means you can talk even with the mage hand over your face.
Yep.
Give him
Mm.
telepathy, so it just goes into all of our brains.
No, it just means that he can audibly project his voice without moving his mouth.
Oh, you fucked up. You could have done the telepathy.
Man, you would have
I
been
wasn't gonna give
great
him
as
that
a
right
joke.
to actually rent out headspace in all of your heads.
I'm just gonna move the mage hand.
Yeah, it's probably. All right, so
Oh, do I keep my wish now that she took it away?
your wish was to never be silenced ever again. Yes, the wish
Yep.
is still pertinent.
Sweet.
That means
Ah.
silent
that
spells can
bitch.
never affect you.
That's what I mean. Is that now you can audibly project your voice without moving your mouth.
I'm a ventriloquist.
How much does the
Basically,
DM
yes.
hate us?
Not really, because I mean he could have used it on something a lot worse. Okay, so
Like a 20-foot dong.
all right, so
Use that as a
Kane,
minimum.
you're going to be the first one to go in this order.
Okay, I just have a quick question. How close are the two owlbears to each other?
They're kind of on opposing sides of the room, so they probably have about 30 feet between them.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Well, I'm going to start this off with casting Sleet Storm.
Okay, I'm assuming that's an
Okay.
AoE.
That is correct. It's 40-foot radius.
Okay, and I'm assuming they also both get saving throws.
Yeah, it's 15 or higher.
I was going to say DC 15 is usually standard.
Yeah.
One of them will make the saving throw, the other one will not.
Okay. So the one that doesn't make the saving throw, let's see, how long does this last? Where's the duration? Or does it just last forever? It doesn't really say anything about when it goes away.
It should have a turn duration, or it should say number of rounds.
Casting time, duration. Oh yeah, duration right there. Okay, I can live with that.
So how long
So-
does this last for?
It's 1 round, so.
Okay. And so you can calculate your damage then for both of those.
This is not a damage thing. So basically, how it works is that whenever it's that owlbear's turn, they have to make another dexterity saving throw, and if they fail it, they fall prone.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. And that's the one that failed the saving throw, correct?
Yeah, the other one's fine.
Okay. So we'll just remember that on Owlbear 1's turn. Or Owlbear 2's turn, I should say. And Cham, now it's going to go down to you.
So are they prone? Or is it
No, they won't be prone until their turn.
You know, what I'm going to do.
Don't
Is-
throw me again.
Don't tempt me. Healing word on whichever one. I honestly wasn't paying attention.
Neither of them are damaged.
I'm just going to use healing word on one of them.
Okay. So
Why not both? Or is it only that it works on one person?
it's not an AoE.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so whatever one you choose. So yeah, I would assume we'll just say 1. Do you want to shoot at Owlbear 1?
Sure.
Okay, Owlbear 1 is the one you're going to shoot at. I'm assuming it's a spell. It's going to be an instant hit with the heal. So you can calculate damage.
It doesn't have damage.
Well, you calculate how much you would heal by, and that is your damage.
Yep, hold up. Since this fucking D&D and Beyond didn't fucking put the order shit, hold up. Healing word. Shit. Where do I find the spellcaster ability modifier? Where do I find that?
You cast a spell using a spell slot second level higher. The heal increases d4 for each slot level above first. Okay, so and what's your spell cast? Okay, your spell casting ability modifier is just related to your level. So,
Plus 15.
this it also says this spell has no effect on undead or constructs. They're both zombies.
Oh, god damn it.
So basically, that spell does absolutely nothing. So that is a bonus action. However, with
Fuck
that,
it.
so So you can't
Oh.
perform another action.
And magic missile.
Okay. Magic
I'll just
missile
use
on
mine.
which one?
Whichever one left.
Okay, all right, the one that you were aiming at originally with the healing thing. So yep, and that is an instant hit. So just roll your damage.
Yeah. I'm just seeing how much. No, the fucking Kane should know. It's 1d1 plus 1. Really? It's
What
only
should
1d1 plus 1?
What should I know the damage for?
It's usually 1d4 plus 1.
1d1, 1d, yeah, 1d4.
But that is also dependent on what level you're casting it at. You can cast it at higher levels and shoot more missiles. Yeah, you can 1d4 force damage to its target simultaneously. This spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, the spell creates one more dart for each slot above first. So yeah, so if you wanted to cast it at, you are capable of casting technically 9th level spells. So if you casted it at level 9, you would spawn fucking what? That would be 9d4 plus
4
1.
plus 1, yeah. No, fuck it. Let's do that.
You want to cast a level 9 magic missile attack on the owlbear? Okay.
Might as well.
So that's 9d4 plus 9.
27.
27? Okay, well, you blast the living shit out of that thing. The magic missiles impact the front of it and send it cascading across the ground, just like plopping ass over tea kettle until it smashes into a rock and stops. It looks like you've pretty much crippled both of its front legs. It can't really move all that well. It's kind of just dragging itself. It could definitely still bite you, and it can still lunge, but its front arms are pretty much fucked right now. And it's going down to that particular one. So because it was thrown back, it's going to be moving towards you now, but it's not going to be able to get close enough with those nasty legs to actually land any hits on you. So it's going to just use its entire turn for movement, but it's not going to be able to get to you. So that means we're going to move down to Arch. So Arch, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, and I'm not really okay with violence. But you know what's really cool is nature is super it takes care of itself and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna conjure a polar bear.
Okay.
I love this.
Oh God.
Okay, you're going to conjure a polar bear. So
I'm doing conjure animals, and it's a CR2 animal. I could choose giant boar, giant elk,
Okay.
hunter shark, plesiosaurus, polar
Yep.
bear, rhinoceros, blah blah blah. I choose the polar bear, who has a double attack and everything, and no summoning sickness because this is not Magic the Gathering.
Yes, that is correct.
He gets to attack on my turn, but then he gets added to the initiative unless you just want to pair him off with me. I don't really care.
I was just going to put him right under you, so he'd go right after your turn.
Sounds good with me. So he's going to pop up. I'm going to have him rush forward and do his multi-attack.
Okay. You can roll for those to hit. Okay, the first one hits. Second one does not.
Okay, so the first one was his bite attack, which is...
Yep. And you're doing this on the the owlbear that has the fucked up legs and stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
15 damage.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So you rolled a 1 plus the 15. So all right, so 15 damage. So yeah, so he does a good bite. He rips off one of the owlbear's ear areas, like a lot of the flesh on the side of its head, and kind of just spits it out. It looks pretty nasty, but he messed him up pretty good. So that owlbear is really, really, really injured now. He's not doing too good. But now it's going to go down to Purity. So Purity, what are you going to do? You have one owlbear who, on its turn, if it fails a dexterity roll, it could go prone, and you have another one that is very severely injured.
Give me a minute. Let me see what I've got. Like, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use. I'm gonna catapult the injured one. No, you know what? I'll catapult the one that's not injured, so that I can injure it.
Why not catapult one into the other? Like,
That's a good idea. All right, so I'll catapult the injured one into the non-injured one.
Okay.
what-
So you're gonna cast that. So I don't think you might need to roll just for the aiming. Try and hit the other one with the spell.
Is it a D20 or?
Yes, it would be a D20, and it would be basically. I think that would technically be dexterity.
Let me see. Hold on.
Okay, and it also level you.
So that'd be +2.
Oh, you actually can't throw the owlbear.
I
Because
can't.
catapult doesn't work at that weight.
Aww.
Catapult, even at 9th level, would only be able to throw something that's like 45 pounds.
Okay. See what else I have. Let's see. What do I want to use? I can't try to use the charisma spell I can't that I have for taming animals, right? Or monsters, because they're undead, right?
Yeah, they're undead, so they don't have any mind of their own. Tame.
What about? Oh, I'll use Sunbeam.
Okay.
Will
I
that
don't
work on
believe-
both of them?
If they're in close enough proximity to... Hang on. So Sunbeam, I believe, has a 30-meter radius.
Let me see.
Yep, hang on a second. Yep, self. So it's from self, 60-foot line. Druid sorcerer. So it's a 5-foot wide, 60-foot long line. So basically, if they're within like a certain amount of 5 feet of one another, so they're not really. So you might need to move in a direction where you can line both of them up, but I think you can in your turn. So I'm going to say when you shoot, you're going to be able to hit both of them with the same shot. And since it's kind of an AoE attack, it's a general aim. You're not going to, as long as you're in the correct position, you're not going to have to actually roll to do the aim. You're just going to roll for damage.
Okay, what do I roll for damage?
68 radiant damage.
yeah, like if you could like position yourself to not hurt my polar bear, I'd be super grateful, like so much.
Move him a little bit to the right.
He's not hurt.
All right, so is it a
Nature.
D20 plus anything or just a base D20?
It is. It's not a D20 at all. You're rolling for damage. You're rolling 68
Okay,
for each.
so
So 68, just figure out what the damage is for the first one, and then 6 more D8 to figure out for the second one. But do them as separate rolls, damage on separate targets. So 68 and then another 68.
so it's just one. So I do one roll, 1d8, and then I just do another one.
No, you do 6d8. Just do 68 for right now, and then we'll do the other damage later.
I think I'm doing it right.
Yep, just... Nope, it's 6d8. Not 1d8 plus 6.
Oh, I am stupid, and I don't know why I could not get that.
I could have told you that.
Okay, so that's the damage that you do to the first polar bear. So, not the first polar bear, the first undead owl bear. Now you need to roll another 6d8 for the damage you did to the second owl bear. Okay, so the second owl bear took 18, the first one took 16. So you unleash a massive, just ray of solar energy that burns through both of the targets at the same time. Now, the first bear that you hit gets severely damaged, and you basically cooked him into an undead, nasty-looking corpse. So he is borderline on death's door. He is not really functional at this point. Like, you fried him to the point where he really can't move. He's just kind of like clawing around a little bit, and that's about it. Now, as for owlbear number 2, this is actually the first damage that it's taken all round. So that's 18 damage. So you fried like its side, like you basically like cooked a lot of the skin and stuff that was on its side, so it's kind of nasty and cooked and undead and gross now, but it's still able to fight. And owlbear number 2 is the one that is going to be going next. And since you just fried it, Purity, it's going to go after you. So it's going to come up and this owlbear. Whoop! Hang on a second, because I had the owlbear page up.
Damn it!
Yep. There we
Always
go.
fuck it up.
I should have made a wall. Shoot.
So it makes 2 attacks, one with its beak and one with its claws. So it's 1d20 plus 7.
Wait, is that the
so
second owlbear?
This is the sorry, you're right. It needs to roll its dexterity first. Correct.
Yeah.
So it's a
15 or less.
It rolled less. So oh god. All right. So the owlbear falls prone, and that is its turn. Because now it is in the prone position. It cannot attack until its next turn. So that owlbear is frozen now. So now it goes back up to you, Kane.
Right.
Get it.
Well, are we only down to 1, or is the other one just super weak?
No, the other one's dead. I made it.
Okay.
I
No,
made it.
the other one
paste.
the other one is super weak. The one that you hit first, the one that had the broken front legs and stuff already from the magic missile attack, is basically like it's very very close to being dead.
I thought I
doesn't have
made
a
it
whole lot of
basically into paste at this point.
No, his health. Owlbears have a lot of health.
Except
should
when
know,
these
I
guys
killed
go
yours.
after it. Shut up, you.
No, that one had a lot of health too. It's just that they were using a lot of weapons, a lot of damage.
All right. Since I just want to just fuck around, I'm gonna use tidal wave on the stronger one.
Tidal wave.
Tidal
Okay,
wave.
so that's an AOE, I would assume.
Technically, yes, but it's only 20 feet long, so I don't know if it'll reach.
Uh,
Oh no,
from
30
your-
feet long. Excuse me.
From your position, yes, it would.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So what damage does that do, or does it just have to fail a saving throw?
It does do damage, but they still have to make a saving throw. It's a dex saving throw.
Good.
At least I think if it is, if I'm reading this.
And
correctly.
it did not make the saving throw, so that is going to be damage.
Let's go. So this is 4d8s.
All right. And are you going after the weaker one or the one that has less damage?
The one that has more health.
Okay. 23. All right, that's a hefty one. So, you throw your massive tidal wave at the undead owlbear that is still kind of prone and sitting on the ground, and the tidal wave hits it and smashes it into the back wall, and just looks like it just breaks all of the bones and vertebrae and crap in its back. Like it's fucked up now. It's not moving around as well as it was before, but it can still attack. And it still
Ooh.
does have its multi-attack available, but it is very heavily damaged now. So now we're going to go down to Cham. You are the next one.
All right, let's see. So, I'm gonna go to one that's not dead, and I'm going to
They're both
Is my-
alive.
the one that is has the most health.
Okay, the one that Kane just hit.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my Vorpal blade.
Okay.
Let me see if I hit.
It's going to be in a prone position, so you're going to get a plus to that. So that's going to be a plus 13. So it'll be 13 with the plus, and then don't you also get a bonus to that as well? You get a bonus to whatever your
Yeah,
type
it's a
of-
plus 3. That's a
It's a
plus
plus
3.
all right, and then an additional
It's a
plus
14
2, so it's a
plus
plus
2, that's
5, so it's
16.
16.
Yep.
So that'll be a hit.
Let's see. Is it able to live without its head?
No.
It's dead.
Well, are you gonna roll for damage?
When you attack a creature that has at least one head with his weapon, and roll a 20 on the attack
I
roll.
forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, so you chopped off its head, so the body goes limp. The head is still has some form of
hold on,
life
hold
in
on.
it.
20. So no, it didn't lose its head. So it's a 68.
Okay, so roll 68.
Yeah, I didn't roll a.
If you do enough damage, you'll decapitate it anyway.
Hmm.
You did enough damage. So yeah, you do zing its head off with the blade. The head falls to the ground. The body falls to the ground. The body just kind of decays into nothing. Kind of just a zombie whatever corpse. And then the head itself still has a bit of life left in it, but it is no longer alive, and it doesn't appear that it can really hurt you unless you get it too close to the mouth.
Okay.
The other one is barely clinging to life. And it is its turn, and it is going to barely cling to life. And we'll see how well it clings to life. Fairly well, so it survives one more turn, but now it is Arch's turn. So do you want to put this animal out of its misery?
I'm still super not comfortable with like harming living things. Or
Well, it's
undead.
not alive. It's already dead.
Well, like
That is fair.
sentience is its own like.
It
thing.
doesn't. It's a zombie. It has no sentience.
You're putting
This-
it out of its misery.
This seems like super existence ableist, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna pick
Oh
up
my
the
god.
head on.
Oh my god.
God fucking damn it!
Can I throw him with my telekinesis toward the bear?
Not your turn.
God damn. On my
sure.
turn.
It is
See,
not.
I know it's alive,
45 pounds.
ableist,
Oh fuck.
The-
Okay.
mortally challenged.
Shaw, you can't do this kind of stuff to the mortally challenged. So, like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk up with my bag of holding, and I'm going to to put it over the little squirmy head, and I'm gonna like keep that for later because he deserves life too.
So you're gonna take the head that Cham decapitated.
Shaw.
Okay. So
I
you go
did
and you
instead, it's
take
so
that head.
funny.
I'm assuming you're just going to leave the other one alone. The other one isn't going to attack, so I'm just going to say everybody's out of combat at this point. That thing's just kind of floundering around. But it doesn't appear that anything has opened up in the chamber yet. The chamber still appears to be closed on the opposite side.
Thunderclaps over the mountain this spring as doves sing the tune of rebirth.
Yeah.
I did it to set his soul free, back to the Mother Earth.
You're
But-
such a lovely person. I hope you know.
Can
Oh,
someone
you're such a
translate-
lovely person as well.
I'm just gonna scratch my head at this and just move on to the door.
She totally doesn't get it. 'cause
She
she's
doesn't get us.
You gotta go with the midget.
upsetting
The
people.
door is still closed.
See,
I don't care. I want to be away from them.
The door is still closed.
shit, it's like that meme where it's like, that
Just
meme.
open the door with my
Open the
staff
door, midget.
open. By the way, this is the chance if you guys want to pick the next room. You've got about 2 minutes, we'll
Oh.
say.
God.
Maybe your crystals and like your chi are off. Maybe we could try and open it.
Kane, what's your
You have your
status again?
chakras open so you can let your chi flow through your body.
I've got a really good meditation for you.
Can I?
Aw,
I'm just gonna point up to the one that's with me and go help,
help with what?
shutting them up.
Oh, you think I can do that?
You can try.
Remember,
Oh
my
wait,
God.
somebody wants us to throw the druid at the door.
Bro, I don't need to go through any chi meditations. I'm a Capricorn, bro.
Oh, and I totally respect you for that.
oh, that is so respectful.
But bro, I'm really digging the positive energy vibe you're giving off right now. It just really just
Join
I'm
us.
just gonna
Be
make
a
some
part of the
floating
dirt.
lights to keep myself busy.
You could be a dirt person
Be a
too,
part
my
of the
guy.
dirt with us. My name is Gary, and this is the founder.
DM, can I
Thunderclaps
pray
over
to the
mountains
Dark
is
Lord,
pouring us out
please?
in the tune of rebirth.
For anything to get out of here.
Well, you do know that it appears the goal of this chamber was to fight and defeat the two owlbears, and there is one that is still alive.
Can you? Is it my turn?
It's
Technically,
anybody's
it's
turn
the
that wants to
bear's
have its turn. Combat was de-initiated because the enemy could not fight back.
All
you go.
right. I'm going to pick up. Can my telekinesis pick up all of them?
No, you can only pick up 45 pounds.
Which one of you is 45 pounds?
Isn't Her
None of them.
catapult?
I'm about to say I don't think any of us are.
You
For
know what?
Catapult
This
at base
dick
level.
chicken.
Catapult at base level works for 1 to 5 pounds, and then for every level spell level that you cast above that, it adds 5 pounds to the total. So the max that you could throw would be 45 pounds.
Which one of you is 45 pounds?
Doesn't
None.
telekinesis scale
Why do
differently,
I
though?
have... Wait, one of you is a dwarf.
I thought that on the thing it said it was only 5 pounds.
No, like telekinesis is only 5 pounds.
Oh, sorry, no, I was thinking catapult. Catapult.
Yeah, I'm a
Alright, that-
dwarf,
that-
but doesn't make me light.
He's thickums.
Can I throw
Yeah,
myself
you
at the
can
door?
move on. Okay, yeah, no, you can definitely, you can definitely do. You can move on an object that weighs up to 1,000 pounds. If the object isn't being worn or carried, you automatically move it up to 30 feet in any direction.
Right, what do I have to roll to throw them? At the
You-
bear. Except the polar bear. He gets to stay. I like him.
Okay, so here's the thing: if the creature wants to be thrown, you don't have to roll anything. If the creature doesn't want to be thrown, then they have to basically contest your spell check ability with a strength roll to try and resist being thrown.
Hey, you three up there. You guys want to go for a ride?
I don't know, do
Hell
you?
yeah.
I'm totally down for
That's,
any experience. So, like, please.
I believe we all should go. I'm gonna lift her up with mine.
Nope. I'm doing this first. It's my turn.
Both of you are going to roll a d20. Whoever rolls higher is going to be able to try and use telekinesis first. Jamie rolled a 12. Purity rolled a 16. Purity, you are going to be able to attempt to throw them first. Anybody that doesn't want to be thrown, please roll a strength roll to see if you resist. You will have to roll above a 15.
Strength roll. Okay.
Does that count as my throw roll?
Purity, if you hurt
Nope.
me in
Fuck.
any
Okay,
way,
you
in
did
this,
not pass
I
a
am
15.
canceling you on Twitter.
So, well, Purity, who are you throwing specifically?
Are you
She's gonna
going
throw
to
all of
stop
us.
acting like one of these two?
What?
He knows who.
Once a dark person, always a dark
I'm going
person.
to throw the two dirt people.
Okay.
This is discrimination.
So that means Arch, if you don't want to be thrown, then you have to roll a strength roll. If you do, then you'll just go with the flow. Cham, you failed your roll, so you're going to get thrown no matter what.
I'm, like, totally down for new experiences, so I'm just gonna let it happen.
Your mic's
Okay.
quiet again.
All right, then basically Purity, you just have to do a little bit of an aim throw, which is technically dexterity. Although since you're using a spell, I'd say it's intelligence based.
Oh, that's perfect. So is it a 1d20?
It's 1d20 plus your intelligence modifier.
Bye, guys.
I don't know why she's so
Okay.
angry.
Right at the
Right at
owl bear.
Okay. So you throw both of them. So you guys are flying towards the flailing owl bear. Do you want to do anything, or are you just going to hit it?
I'm just gonna pet the polar bear while this is going on.
Okay.
Am I able to try to use telekinesis one more time?
You are
mid-flight?
not dragging me along.
Oh, you're in the air. Yes. What are you going? To
Ruh-roh, Ruby.
God damn it, dude!
What are you going to use it on?
I was going to use it on her.
Do
follow
I
us.
even need to
Oh,
try to roll?
You don't have to roll for that. She has.
Oh, there you go.
She has to roll a strength roll. And she did not. So,
Fuck.
yep, you're pulling her along
Wait,
with you.
did you say strength roll? I didn't add any modifiers.
Your strength isn't going to beat that. It has to beat a 15. And your strength is not that high.
I hate you.
So,
I'm just gonna cling
yeah.
on to the polar bear then.
well, then the polar bear is also going to have to roll.
Polar bear strength is a 21,
Yeah.
but I am going to immediately dispel it as soon as that happens.
Asshole.
This is happening. You can take the ride or you can complain, but it's still gonna happen.
Okay, well, Purity, you're going through the air with the rest of them. You're just a little bit behind.
No, I just don't
so
understand why she's such a bitch.
So, Arch, are you going to try and do anything on your way towards the polar bear, towards the owl bear, or are you just going to hit it with your face?
Like, I should probably just do it because to take action is like inherently violent.
Okay, so this is going to be each one of you is going to do 1d10 damage once you hit the bear. That's 1d10 damage to the bear and 1d10 damage for harming yourselves.
Can I just aim my staff at it like a spear?
You can. You're still going to take damage because you're flying through the air at it.
I know, but at least I take it down with me.
All right, so in that case, you'll do 1d10 for your body and 1d8 for the staff.
Sweet. Is it
I just don't understand
Is
why
it
you have to be
dead?
so hostile.
because I'm a midget?
I think technically it has to be because you're rolling 3 d10s and it only has 2 health left. Yeah, Arch alone is enough to kill it. So you guys just basically like fly into it and it just explodes into a pile of black and nasty ooze all over the place. So you guys get covered in nasty undead owlbear guts, and you kill it, and each one of you takes 1d10 damage.
I would like to point out that despite being covered in owlbear guts, I look absolutely not different whatsoever because I'm just a dirty person.
That's true. You also don't smell any different.
Correct.
Like, due to my picture, I am probably in the same boat.
Dude, like, totally, Gary, I totally get you, and I'm so happy to share this experience with you.
Underclimbing
Okay.
the mountain and spring as does sing the tune of rebirth.
Okay,
I am
so
so happy to be a part of this with you. This
all
is
right,
new
so as
experiences
you guys,
I want to share with everyone.
Is he done?
okay. So, after you guys kill the owl bear, the door on the opposite side of the chamber opens to reveal the next chamber.
Jaw, we did it, guys.
Yeah, give me a high five.
Did anything come in purity while we were doing that, or do I got to roll
Nope.
for this?
You get to roll for the next one.
Okay.
Did I roll?
When Gary raises his hand for
Sure.
a high five,
Roll.
I'm gonna gently take it and shake it because I can't hit him.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
take a towel out of my bag and wipe off.
This will be interesting. Okay. So you
I
guys
am a
go
dork.
into the you guys go into the next chamber. Now this is chamber number 3. And as you guys go into the next chamber, the door again slides and locks behind you. And on the other side of the chamber, a large series of skylights opens up to reveal what looks like a white dragon that is curled up on the opposite side of the room. It appears to be sleeping.
I want to make it a pet.
Underclimbs on the mountain and spring as does sing the tune of rebirth. It is beautiful.
I want to make it
is
a pet.
totally beautiful. Hey, mage girl who like doesn't have a name. I had a question. Aren't you like a wizard?
Yes.
Don't you have like prestidigitation?
What?
I don't believe you chose that as a spell.
She did not.
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
okay,
It's
that
a
makes
spell.
sense.
Which
You
is the
can
one
join
that
the
lets
dirt
me...
people.
Join us.
No,
Be
I want to
one
make it a
with us.
pet. I want to ride the dragon.
Do you have any spells that allow you to do that?
Didn't I? The dominate monsters.
Okay.
What, Dame Danes? What?
Dominate dames.
Dame Dane?
I'm gonna ride
Something
the
about
monster.
mayonnaising monsters?
I'm gonna ride the dragon.
Oh, we got heroin? What's up?
All right. Oh god. No, not Puff the Magic Dragon.
Aw.
Okay.
If you got
Okay,
some of that,
so
share
let's
with
do that.
us.
Yeah, totally. I'm down for some like mind expanding right now.
I do have
'Cause I'm
stuff in my
totally
bag
in
for
a
when we're
place.
done.
I have a friend named Ro Jogan. He likes DMT.
I'm sorry, did you say you have
Jesus.
stuff in your bag? Is that the good kind of stuff or the bad kind of stuff?
The good
Okay.
kind of stuff.
So
Is it
So
one of those
if you want-
suckers from the bank?
What?
what?
I asked if it was one of those
From the
suckers.
bank?
I said, asked if it was one of those suckers from the bank.
Oh.
Is this
You know,
because
like
I'm
the-
little?
Yes.
I'm just gonna throw candy at him now.
Okay.
Yay!
Oh god.
See, he
Okay.
asked, so he gets some. You other two should have been nicer and asked.
This is like
See,
confectionery
here's the
violence.
thing. Like, she's the one that's always been hostile to us. Why are we being punished
Can I
for
go
the
over to the
actions
dragon
of
and
her?
tame it now?
You can try and cast Dominate Beast. However, the dragon has to fail a Wisdom roll in order for that to take effect. If it doesn't take effect, then you will trigger combat, and everybody will roll normal in it.
Yeah, cause like dragons are totally heaps wise, and like I don't know if it's a good idea.
It is a white dragon, so it's on the lower end of that at least.
Racist.
Apply the staff of reality.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no, the dragon passes the Wisdom roll.
I didn't
with
even
flying
get to
colors.
roll.
You don't have to roll. The dragon just has to roll to resist. So the dragon succeeded on their roll to resist with a wisdom roll. They rolled technically that even though it says 18, it's a +1, so it's a 19. So the dragon wakes up, and the dragon is relatively pissed. And the dragon looks down at all of you, and then says he's going to burn all of you to death.
I wave at him.
Eep. Hi. I'm just gonna look
Ooh.
up and wave too.
Who interrupts my slumber?
Oh, it's the little one. She
The
did it.
midget did it.
I just wanted you as a pet.
I'm going.
I'm super not okay with you like
I'm-
enslaving
you-
other things.
going.
I'm gonna
Smells.
I'm gonna persuade him that we're friends.
Roll
That we just
persuasion.
want to.
Okay. So you have that as a persuasion. However, I'm also going to roll for the dragon to see if he can detect any of that.
We're just friends. Wanna, be one down with the art of.
That's a nat 20, and he also gets a +1 because that's a charisma roll, so that's a tie.
Wouldn't a
Um,
nat 20 like win because he got a 6 in general?
Yeah, it's a crit.
Yeah. So yeah, he is not convinced at all, and he is going to start combat. So everybody's going to have to roll initiative.
Ooh,
God,
can I
That's
can I use
always
polymorph
a
on him
fucking witch.
when we do this? Would I be able to use polymorph really quick on a dragon?
If you get to your turn, you can attempt to do it again. He has to pass a saving throw.
Okay, just curious.
I got 13.
Dragon rolled.
It's
did well.
it's what again?
It's 1d20
Initiative.
plus your initiative mod.
Okay, so that's 2, I think. Yep. Wow, I got shit initiative.
Yeah, cause you're like a little wizard person.
Why do you always gotta cause problems? We just want to be friends.
I just
No, this is
wanted to
really
make it a
problematic
friend.
of
I
you.
wanted to.
This
write
is
the
very
dragon.
problematic. And I think it's time to cut ties with the toxicity that's in people.
What?
I think we're gonna have to turn our back on you, and I turn around.
I turn around as well as I fold my arms. Like, like the bitch folding.
Let me kill you first. Okay, so what are we looking at here? So
He's
Kane
so
first.
hateful.
Kane, are you doing it
Right?
too, or are you on my side? I gave you candy.
What am I doing? I was
They're
looking at
turning
my
on me.
stuff.
We literally turned.
Kane.
Oh gosh.
Um,
Have
so
to pick a
Art-
side now?
Arch and Sham, you guys rolled the exact same. So
The fuck?
Oh, did we?
Ah,
Oh, we are
Yeah,
one
you-
of the same mind.
Cham, like Gary,
Well,
like
actually-
you could totally go first, cause you're such a great person.
Thunderclaps with the mountains in spring as does seem the tune of rebirth. I feel the
Does the name
same.
just get longer
You
each
need-
time you say it?
God, I wish.
all right, so
I
yours
feel
Kane,
as part
Sham.
of our friendship, I think you need to go first.
Oh, I totally feel that, but I think you should go first because
No,
I really
no.
enjoy your
I'm just
company.
gonna take out a candy bar.
I
and munch on
enjoy
it.
our friendship.
And
I
offer a piece
want
of
to
Kane.
express my friendliness to you for you to go first.
You're both going last now because you spent so much time talking about it that it actually skipped your turn already.
I'm totally okay with that.
With it.
So it's going to go Kane, then Purity, then the Dragon,
Dragon.
then Arch, then Cham.
See? At the end of the day, I let him go first.
Can I hold my action?
You can choose not to take the turn.
I'm totally gonna do
Oh,
that.
I'm doing it too.
You're gonna get yourselves killed, and this is gonna be hilarious.
I'm just gonna give a candy bar to Kane and the dragon while we watch these two argue about who goes first.
We ain't arguing.
candy!
We're under a friendly discussion of who has a higher priority because
Okay,
our
you guys
friendships
are
are aligned
gonna
to
do
the
that.
point where we love each other.
Okay, you guys are gonna do that, and then we're gonna go to the combat. We'll come back to you. So Kane, you get to go first.
What should I do? Should I just go all out or?
It's up to you. It's a dragon, not a pushover.
Oh, hey, fucking.
I like. By the way, the chat's rooting for the dirt
Yeah.
people to die.
Fucking, I was tempted saying, I wish for you, you go first, and use my wish.
Fuck.
I was thinking of doing that, but I'm like, nah.
That would have been perfect.
Oh, man.
Wait, are you two still turning your backs to me?
Yes.
Yes.
So, Kane, what are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, I might as well go all out. So I'm gonna do a targeted attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a targeted attack on the fucking dragon's eye.
With.
Acid arrow.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm gonna make you roll dexterity for that shot.
Let's fucking go. Damn it.
Yeah, that is not enough to hit. Unfortunately, that arrow zings right over the dragon's head, and it simply looks at you miffed.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm gonna
Ooh.
I'm gonna roll persuasion and try and convince him that it was Cham.
Oh, you do it.
Yeah, but maybe I can. I'm a really good convincer.
Hey, Arch, I sent you a
He
message.
saw you do it. If you don't roll a nat 20, it's not gonna work.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
I'm gonna let
Yeah,
you roll
okay,
it,
give
but
it a
if it is
shot.
not a nat 20, it is not working.
Damn it.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Another
5.
5.
You did get 5. Yeah. It did not work, and the dragon is now kind of miffed at you. Purity, it is now your turn.
Hi, big dragon. I'm gonna try, polymorph.
Okay. I believe he has to fail.
Because I don't want to die. I just wanted to be able to have a big pet dragon.
Okay. So the creature in question. At least one hit point that you can see within range. Do a new form, an unwilling creature must make a wisdom saving throw to avoid the effect.
Oh, I'm
a-
fucked if it can do a wisdom saving throw, aren't I?
Seeds on the
Well, you won't know until you try.
a shape change element. Okay, the transformation lasts for the duration until it drops 0 points or dies, and challenge rating 2 or lesser than the targets or the target's level if it doesn't have a challenge rating. So basically, you can change it into anything else that has a similar challenge rating to it.
So, in other words, either way, it's gonna try to kill us.
Yes.
Okay, never mind that one then. I think I'm just gonna use. Wait, what's animal friendship? That's not gonna
An
work.
animal.
Damn it. Okay, so what are my chances of freezing it?
White dragons are immune to cold.
Alright, I'm just gonna use Wall of Force to protect my ass. And everyone
Okay.
else around me.
Okay, you use Wall of Force. Wall of Force is present. I believe that has an HP to it, or it lasts for a certain amount of turns, or takes a certain amount of damage. So just have those numbers in front of you for if the dragon decides to attack, and you do have enough room where you can shield everybody, including the 2 guys that are not talking to you.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm just going to hold my staff out in front of me and pray to every god that I survive this while I look cute.
You
So,
shall not pass.
So what's going to happen now is it is the white dragon's turn. It gets 3 attacks per turn because it has multi-attack. So what's going to happen is this.
What?
Instead of doing the actual 3 attacks, he's going to sacrifice that and do his cold breath. Now his cold breath blasts out in a 60-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a DC 19 Constitution saving throw, taking 54 12d8 cold damage on a failed save. Now, the thing is because you have that invisible barrier is going to take 12d8 cold damage. So, we will see if that is enough to actually destroy it.
Yeah, really fast. I guess you could say that it's a bad dragon.
That is 51 damage to the barrier. Purity, you there? Step away for a second. So yeah, that is going to be 51 damage to that barrier.
Do we know how much health the barrier has?
I am looking that up now. Probably gonna have to look it up anyway, but
I'll be purity for a second and I'll say it has 52.
10 foot by 10 foot solid surface radius. One action.
This is so against my beliefs.
What'd I miss?
Okay, so the wall you put up is going to be able to withstand the damage that it just took because it doesn't have a. It dispels damage. It's only really weak to disintegration spells.
Sweet.
So it uses its cold breath, but you are able to shield everybody enough where they are not harmed. So now it is down to Arch. You're the next one.
Cha, you know, like, I was gonna hold my action, and like, it's really hurting me inside to see a living creature be hurt so much.
I'm gonna use healing words on the dragon.
Going to heal the dragon.
Yep.
But the dragon's not hurt.
No, the dragon. Well, actually, yeah, the dragon isn't hurt at all.
Well, I want to make it feel comfortable, so I'm healing it still. Anyways.
Okay, the dragon feels physically better than it did before. Maybe it's more full now, I guess, but it still wants to eat and kill you.
Mr. Dragon, can you just let us go?
It appears to be very angry.
Crap.
Okay, so Arch, you passed your turn, and Cham, you tried to heal the already fully healed dragon.
Yep.
Kane, it is now your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm literally gonna try the exact same thing I did last time and see if it works.
All right, what did you do last time?
I tried to shoot an acid arrow at his eye.
Right, dexterity throw.
Yep.
Miko.
All right, that is enough to hit.
Let's go. All right. Let me.
Directly to the eye.
Oh, it's gonna be really mad.
Yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
He's gonna be pissed.
I don't appreciate the harming of a living creature.
This is the only
Neither
time
do
I'm
I.
going to agree with the hippies that you just made it even angrier.
Said the person
Yeah.
who tried to dominate it.
I just
I know,
wanted to make it a
right?
pet so I could pet
You were
it.
going to bind this beautiful creature into life of slavery and servitude.
I only wanted a slave, said the mage.
I wanted to pet it.
All right, so Kane, you hit it in the eye with the acid arrow, and it does the acid damage. It's annoying to it. It's kind of like when like a bug flies in something's eye. Like it's kind of squinty and it can't really see too well out of that eye now, but its other one is still fully functional.
Okay.
So it's still going to be able to do stuff. Purity, it is now your turn.
Also, the next time it's the dragon's turn, he takes 2 more d4.
Okay, remember to calculate that when we get back to that, because his turn's up next after hers.
This is really dumb. Should I do it?
Yes.
Always.
I'm going
Is
to
it color
use.
spray?
I'm gonna use color spray on it.
I know it's fine. Okay.
Make it pissed yellow.
All right. So as far as color spray goes, if I remember correctly, it's just kind of like the Jubilee attack. Like it's just like you just throw colors up in the air at things. Although
Yeah,
I do
it's
believe
Sailor Moon.
it has to pass some form of a saving throw to not be disoriented.
I don't know. Does it say on there? No.
Color spray. 15-foot cone, 1 round. Adventure powder, a sand that is colored red, yellow, blue. Roll 6d10. The total is how many hit points of creature this spell can affect creatures 15-foot originated or affected in ascending order. Okay, yada yada yada. The creature affected by this spell is blinded until the spell ends. Subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the creature with the next lowest. Okay, so basically what needs to happen is I need to roll for him. And if I fail his roll, then that means he is going to be totally blinded instead of just partially blinded because of the acid arrow.
This is such a travesty.
He is successfully blinded by the color spray. So he's not really going to be able to do much on his turn. He's going to be able to swing pretty wildly, but he's not going to be able to do too much.
This is not all right. I did not sign up to go into this dungeon to hurt these beautiful
Really
beings.
quick for my next roll. If
Yeah.
I summon the invisible slave thing, servant,
Yeah.
sorry. Shut up, you. Can I use it as can it attack or it just carry spells?
No, it can't attack. It can
Okay.
follow commands.
See? White people.
I'm black. I don't even have a mouth in this.
All right. So, all right. So, basically, because the dragon is blinded, it's gonna kind of just start like flailing about the room. So I'm gonna see if it actually manages to get over your little wall of force and like kind of just roll and like flop itself around.
You two are not going to heal it, are you?
He rolled a nat 20.
God!
Damn. I'm gonna hide.
Okay, so it rolled a
Good
nat
for that.
20. So basically what happened is the dragon flipped itself over your barrier and is now coming to you guys. So all of you guys are now going to have to roll reflex saves and not get crushed by that.
Alright.
Do we
That
get
should
any
be-
kind of bonuses because we weren't anywhere near her?
It's a fairly large dragon, so it's not really aiming. It's just kind of flailing about
No,
randomly, and you're
what do
all
you
in the
consider-
same.
Hey, I was protecting you people.
All of you are going to be rolling the same. All right, Cham, you're able to dodge.
Wait, how do we find out what our reflex is?
Acrobatics.
Oh,
There is no reflex save
Okay.
technically. This is just acrobatics. I'm going to say that's enough. That is not enough. And
You know the
Hey.
famous saying from the movie The Joker? You get what you fucking deserve!
and you got to roll to dodge.
Got it.
It's
Any
your
particular
athletics.
modifier on it?
It's your acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Let's go.
While that's happening, DM, can we see the door that's the exit?
It is not open, but yes, you're aware of where it would be.
Like, how close? Like, could we reach it in a movement action?
No, it would take 2 actions.
Fuck.
You're on the far side of it right now because the
Oh.
dragon's on the other side.
were you all
so
gonna leave
Kane-
me to die?
So Kane,
No.
so
No.
Kane, you
Who
are
says
also
that?
able to dodge. Purity, however, you're going to take 2d10 damage. You're going to take 9 damage in total from the
Aw.
dragon flailing about. So mark that down. So the
Um.
dragon is able to flail about, but that ultimately takes up its turn because it's just kind of like randomly moving around. Purity, we're going to do something else?
Hold on. Give me a second.
All right, that's fine because we're going to go down to Arch and Cham. So Arch, what are you going to do? You're going to abstain again?
Is she like actually trapped under the dragon, or?
No. She just got hit when it kind of
Uh,
came down. The dragon's
I'm
like moving
tiny.
around.
Someone help.
Alright, I'm gonna start walking towards the exit, and I'm gonna cast Stone Shape, which allows me to literally meld stone like clay within like a 5-foot fucking section.
Okay.
Oh my
the
god, you're gonna leave me to die.
The actual doorways for this are like boulders, basically. Like when they move out of the way, it's a massive ordeal.
I mean, it can burrow into stuff if it's a smaller hole. If we can crawl,
Okay. So do you want to make a hole, or do you want to try and just like move it aside?
oh no, Stone Shape is like I'm literally just making a hole that we can just kind of walk through.
Okay. So you burrow 5 feet deep into it with a man-sized hole. There's still more to go.
Could it? Because the direction is actually like further if you use less. If we crawled, would it be able to go through? Like if I made it small?
If you crawled, it would not be able to go through. It would still have a good amount left.
Oh, that's a big fucking door. Okay, never mind. Like I mean, I did the spell no matter what, but yeah, I'm still walking that way.
Okay, fair enough. Cham, what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna follow suit.
Are you gonna use stone shape?
I don't have stone shape.
So you're just gonna run with him and just hide in
Yep.
a hole?
I can cast it again. That's
Okay, so you're gonna go there and you're gonna hide in a hole. So the dragon, now that the color spray is over, has regained his sight. And you guys are now also on the opposite side of that. But Kane, it is your turn.
Okay.
Hmm.
What would be the play here?
I mean, the play would be walking with us.
Yeah, but, do I want to be nice about it or do I want to be an asshole?
Although technically you and her are the only people who attack this damn thing.
True. Alright, let's just go then. I'll save the assholery for the next dungeon room.
So are you just gonna crawl the same hole as those two are?
Might as well.
Okay.
That's really purity.
Purity, what are you gonna do? It's your turn.
Am I gonna be able to make it to the hole, or is the dragon cornering me?
The impact basically knocked you prone, so no, you'll be able to get up and you'll be able to make a minor movement action, but not enough to get to the hole.
I'm gonna at least try to run to the hole, even if I won't fully make it. Or just, you
Yep.
know what? Screw it, I'll die. Just gonna look up at the dragon. I just wanted to bet you.
Are you gonna try and persuade the dragon?
What the hell? I'm gonna die anyway.
Roll.
Okay, so I have to do my persuasion.
Yes, it would be your charisma, but
Okay.
yes, it would be your persuasion modifier, which is on your sheet.
Just gonna peek my head out. She totally did try to like enslave you though.
That is not all right.
they all go back into the room just to say that.
Dear God. The dragon takes notice of that, by the way.
I just wanted to ride a dragon. I'm tiny.
Well,
Can relate.
You rolled a 22, so I'm going to roll a wisdom check for him.
I didn't technically attack.
He believes you that all you wanted to do was pet him. He's still a dick, so he's probably going to try and murder you anyway, but he doesn't openly hate you. He's just an evil dragon. Now it is also his turn, by the way, and he also saw all three of you poke your heads out of that little hole in the wall. And you also no longer have her shield. So he is well
Another
within
brick
his
in the wall.
movement range to walk over there, and he's going to use his cold breath on the hole.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is going to be, well, it technically goes in a 30-foot cone, so he's just going to kind of breathe that in the area. Now, because you guys are crunched into a hole, there is no way for you to actually make a saving throw unless you have some form of a magical spell or something that can block this, which I will allow you to cast if you have anything that will do that. But the damage that he is going to wind up doing, because you're not able to do the saving throw, is going to be 12d8.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I wish for him to die.
I thought you said you only had one wish thing.
He's
No.
got a ring of
It's a
three
ring of
wishes.
3 wishes.
It's got 3
Okay,
wishes
okay.
on the ring.
No, okay. Not die. That's not part of the dirt people's way. To relocate somewhere else. I'll say the other side of the planet.
Okay, you're going to do that now. I believe he still has a saving throw with that, doesn't he, or no?
Wish spells alter reality.
Alter reality? Okay, so that's your second wish. So, yes, he is teleported out of existence completely, and he reappears on the opposite side of the world. Now, the funniest part about this fact is that he happens to reappear in the Fire Sand Waste.
Fuck!
No.
I knew it!
He's now in the desert, and that's not a really good environment for white dragons, since they normally like cold environments. So he's not too happy, and he's very pissed, and hopefully there aren't a few villages of locals in the area that he can then go feed
Yeah.
upon.
It would be terrible if he somehow managed to be near some kind of oasis that a group had stopped at.
Oh God, no! This is not during that same time period. Um, no, this is in the in between eras in season.
Oh, I was kind of hoping.
Yeah,
no,
same.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna have you guys just immediately face a white dragon. That would be terrible. Plus, you're also playing a completely different edition. So yeah, the dragon is now gone. As the dragon disappears, the door that you have now burrowed into begins lifting up into the ceiling.
I mean, wouldn't that just leave us sitting on the ground?
I didn't know if you had burrowed like directly in, or if it was like one of those little tunnel things where you're kind of like crawling on the ground. So
I made a hobbit hole like right in the middle.
yeah, I didn't know if you did that or not. But if you didn't, if you just did the regular little tunnel thing, then yeah, you guys are just like sitting there now, and the door's open.
Yeah,
Can I just
would
be
have. I would have made it
still
crawling
standing where I
size.
have been, glaring at them?
Yeah, basically you can be. So the door is now open into the next room.
Cha, we did it, guys.
And
Now,
I didn't totally die.
Yes, you shockingly didn't die. So now that you guys are there, as you go into the next room, you see that there are 4 pedestals. Each one appears to have a healing potion on it.
Well, I haven't taken any damage, so like, I think you guys should have this because I think it would be really good for you.
I'm actually pretty parched. Mind if I grab this?
I would agree, but I don't like unknown chemicals and substances in my body. I try to be, pretty pro-health,
I just
Cha.
keep trying to jump up and reach it.
I could totally.
I'm going to quickly snatch it. I'm going to drink it.
Wait a minute. Purity, you have telekinesis.
Fuck you, fine. I'm gonna make it float to me.
Take
He doesn't
the
get
potion
mine.
that Cham drank out of
Guys-
his stomach.
As I see the freaking the bottle, right? I'm already drinking it.
But there's
All
one
right,
for
you
each
got-
of us.
All right, so you guys drink your... Yeah, there is one for each of you. So you guys drink your... 3 out of the 4 of you drink your healing potions. So those are strong potions of cure wounds. So we're going to say that does 3d8 plus 5.
Can I just do 7? Because I only took 7 damage.
I know, right? I only took freaking
Can we just fully
12
heal and be
damage.
done with it?
I didn't take
Yeah,
any damage.
basically. Yeah, if
Okay.
you don't have that much, then yeah, you are all fully healed again, and your spell slots are restored.
I'm gonna like put it in my pocket
Neat.
because I didn't even like really use many spells.
Yep. If you did, well, yeah. If you guys don't even want to use them, you can always just store them away for another time as well.
Cha,
Oh,
totally.
then that's a good idea. I'm gonna put it in mine in my bag.
Okay, so that was your helpful stuff. So again, anybody in the chat, if you want to suggest what the 5th room should be, then you can put that in now, as these guys are just gearing up for the next round.
Did chat give us that?
Yes, they did.
Yes,
oh,
they did.
thank you. The
chat-
universe provides.
Can I go ahead and investigate the room while we wait? Give them about a minute.
People,
There's nothing
people
else
are a
put in
blessing
the
to
room
us.
outside of the healing potions and the pedestals. That's it.
See, I told you, communism can totally work.
Please don't get us killed because of these two.
I mean, they tried pretty hard the last time.
We did not try to
Yeah.
kill
We did not
anybody.
try to kill anyone. We just did not like the fact that this beautiful creature was getting hurt. So I wanted to heal it, and we were just going to go on our merry way.
Cha.
You two don't
Yeah.
understand how dungeons work, do you?
I think you don't
I think
understand.
exactly. I agree with you. Gary, totally agree with Thunderclaps of the Mountain Spring as Dustin Tune of Rebirth.
Holy crap, how do you remember that entire name?
Because he sent it to me.
You guys really should have just done it where it gets longer and longer.
Oh Lord.
We gotta get, okay guys, you gotta either become a member if you're on, depending on the platform, or 500 bits or $5 will give you guys a chance to choose.
Yeah, if there's no choosing in the next minute, I'll just roll for
Okay.
it. We can put that into the next room.
Since we're kind of fucking around and hanging out, I'm gonna pop a Hero's Feast.
What's
Okay.
Well, essentially, what happens
that? Yes.
is
Hold on, I gotta send this one to Mike and see if he's gonna make me roll to do it.
Hang on.
I also wish to have my wish ring be fully recharged.
No.
Oh.
Okay, so while we're waiting,
We'll give you
Thunder
a DM
claps
then.
over the mountain in spring as Dove sings the tune of Rebirth, sits there, and he takes a pocket full of like quinoa and locally sourced beans, and he throws them into the air and makes a huge fucking table appear out of the stonework. And on it, the beans and quinoa and roots and vegetables and, let's be honest, dirt falls onto the table, bounces, and turns into food. And what it does is it gives everyone like a huge bonus, right? It cures you of all diseases and poisons. You become immune to being poisoned and frightened, and make all wisdom saving throws with advantage. It also increases your hit point maximum, and you gain that number of hit points. So you can roll a 2d10 and add it to your total right now, because the benefits last for 24 hours.
But does
So
it
immune-
taste like food?
I mean,
This is food of our people. Alright?
I'm gonna take Kane's character over to the corner to whisper to him.
I don't understand why she's so hateful.
I know, right? She's so like
Look at your DM.
really upsetting about like this locally sourced vegan delicious. It's like a third level vegan too, because they're not even like real plants. So we're hurting nothing when we eat it.
All
Okay.
I asked was if it was food. Why are you guys mad at me for that question? Like,
Because
does
you're
it-
not eating. You went and like
You're
went and did
so
a thing.
hateful. Like, since we even got here, all you did was just criticize.
You tried to
Join the
throw me
dirt
at
people.
things.
You tried to throw us!
No, I succeeded.
And I succeeded throwing you as well.
Eventually.
So,
Hey, puppy.
Me.
You just went out and I know you did.
there's this cosmic thing called karma.
Ah.
Just be kind.
Okay, Purity, you can do what you want to do.
You want to do it?
Yep.
Yep.
If you want to do it, then you can do it.
I feel some conspiring against us, Cham.
Alright?
So basically, what I'm gonna have everybody. So Purity, you targeting everybody but yourself, I assume.
Let me double check.
Hey DM, I'm gonna throw down my instant fortress.
You're hang on a second because this is all happening at the same time. So I need you guys to roll perception rolls. At least Arch and Sham so far. Maybe Kane.
See, she's so hateful.
I am swear to God, I'm not taking the blame for this one.
She's so hateful, man.
All right, no, just those two.
Okay. Sham, you succeeded. Arch, you also succeeded. So you notice very quickly, and you manage to grab them in time before your pants are pulled down to your knees.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not gonna throw my instant fortress out.
It was it was his idea. I swear it.
So unfortunately, that did not work out the way you wanted.
Actually, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let my pants come off.
I'm gonna let the entire thing come down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna go nudist.
Well,
Dicks
Purity, your
out for
pantsing Cham.
Harambe.
Except for Harambe.
Your ACs are gonna take a tag, but fuck it. Okay. So yeah. So you guys just let yourselves get pantsed, and you guys just choose to, go dicks out because reasons, because you're
Oh, Gary, that's a really nice chode.
This stream is rated from A to D for dick.
okay. Okay.
Bruh, Thunderclaps over the mountain springs as dusting the tune of rebirth. You got a nice phallic shape yourself.
Why, thanks, bro. This is
Bro.
like so freeing.
Okay, so
I feel refreshed. I like. It's weird. I just
All right,
feel
hold
this-
on. We've got somebody that's working on putting in a donation. They're just learning how to do it, so I guess we'll fuck around a little longer.
yeah,
So
that's
did
fine.
this backfire?
Well, I
I
mean, you
mean, I
guys-
don't care. I'm giggling. It wasn't my idea for once. I swear to God, it wasn't my idea.
You guys just got
Dear-
banned.
and we
Yo.
accept it.
It
You know
was
what we should do?
This
We should
is
do the native dance of like acceptance when you get pantsed, where you just like helicopter it, and I immediately
Oh,
helicopter.
I'm
it.
helicoptering right now, bro.
meat
I'm
spin.
gonna sit down and eat a little food, then go back to eating my little snacks from my bag and offer
sit
some to
there.
everyone.
You're
I'm
just
gonna
sitting there
as-
eating your snacks as you're watching these two men helicopter their dicks in front of you.
So
while I'm helicoptering, I'm gonna take a bowl.
No,
of,
you will
a plate
not.
Of quinoa. I'm gonna take a plate of quinoa. I'm gonna like here, have some of this.
What is quinoa?
That's right.
quinoa's like rice. It's like a fucking
It's-
superfood thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's.
By
it's
the way,
so
DM,
sad.
I
Yep.
don't know if you heard, but the hero's feast is immunity to poisoning and fearing, plus 2d10 to your max hit points, and it lasts for 24 hours.
Okay, well that'll last for the rest of the dungeon then. So yes, everybody alter your stats accordingly, please.
Oh, what was it?
You get plus 2d10 on your max
You
hit
know,
points,
carbs are good.
and you get healed that much, and then you also are immune to poisoning and fear
Wait.
because
Um,
quinoa is a superfood.
I'm just gonna quickly read out this super chat because it's really good. Puerto Rican
Okay.
food is better than Mexican food. Fight me.
I didn't know they
Um,
were different.
Look, I just read it out. Don't hit me.
See,
Ooh, this one's
Oh.
good. I'm gonna
You
have to
totally see all the Puerto Rican taco stands everywhere.
right.
Is that where they sell the goblin meat tacos?
That was a fun session. Shame that Paco won't. It's not available.
Okay,
All right.
we've got the next room set up.
Yep, we have that all set up. So the other door on the other side of the chamber is
I
open.
still don't know
so you
why
guys can
donations
get
aren't showing.
So if
Really
everybody
quick
is
while
ready.
you do that, I'm gonna be testing something.
Okay. So if you guys are ready, you can proceed to the next room.
Yeah, okay, there is just bugged as heck.
Alright, hold on, I'll be right back in.
By the way, I'm sorry in advance, chat. Everyone just went deaf because that was way too loud.
We're just gonna keep like walking around and
Helicoptering.
stepping helicopter.
We're
walking around
gonna
the
follow
table
way
serving
behind
people.
you guys.
I'm gonna get as close up to all of you as possible.
Kicking a blender.
You gotta like be close to each other to feel your soul energy.
I'm trying to share my energy, but they just don't want it.
Yeah, that would chafe after a while.
I don't
I'm
believe
just
in
wondering
chafing.
how long they can keep going.
Literally
Roll
forever.
Forever.
Constitution saves. See how
Constitution?
long you keep this the meat spin going.
I feel like if the next room is a monster room and they immediately walk in first in front of everyone else doing that, I just want to hear the
I know.
monster's reaction.
Okay,
Unnatural 20.
So we have an unnatural 20 and a 16. All right. So Arch, you're not as spry as Cham is. Cham, you can do this all day. You can do this for the next like 8 hours and you're still gonna be fine. Arch, you can probably do it for about another 8 hours too, but you're gonna be dead tired by the end of it.
It's
Yeah,
okay,
mine's not
Thunderclap,
as,
so the
like-
mountain springs as Dove sing the tune of rebirth. Our bodies naturally just grow older and we won't be able to go as long as we used to.
Why the hell?
I accept. I understand. You should never feel like this is discredit to your body. Always feel positive.
But you know, I could totally like if I did get tired, I could totally just switch to twerking.
Oh, you're right. You're so smart.
No, you're smart.
You're smart. High five.
I'm gonna munch
And
on
again,
that.
when he raises his hand to high five, I
Yeah, he's
gently
gonna
take
grab
it
it.
and shake the hand.
Yeah, okay, you do that. It's very awkward.
Because I can't hit people.
it's awkward to you, but it's not awkward to me. God,
It's a very loving gesture.
why are you so judgmental?
I'm gonna offer them both apples.
I don't
Did
know
you
if I
take-
should trust her.
You
I
have
don't-
an
I don't
apple?
You
trust
guys
her as
are
well.
immune to. I like carrying food around. I'm little tiny.
I
Mages use a lot of energy.
here's a thing. You totally desecrated the land, and you grabbed one of his children.
I mean, I'm
Oh.
small. That means it would have already had to have fallen off the tree.
Yeah, and you could have just let it be there and grow up naturally.
Why do I try with them?
I don't know. Why?
don't know.
I don't know why you haven't been trying to get them killed this whole time. That would have
I
been pretty...
have been. They
I'm
got
gonna be
me.
real with you. It's gonna be fucking impossible to kill us.
I know. You're both healers.
Yep.
It's not just
It's
that,
not
but
just
yeah.
healers, but
Yeah, it's also the fact that you're druids.
Oh, I'm a druid. He's the bard.
Oh yeah. So yeah, the doorway to the next area is Kane back?
No, I think he's still away.
Seemed like
there, relieving himself to the earth.
So we're just still standing there, dick spinning in front of the door.
This is your intermission, people. God, I wish I could actually animate that.
I was just thinking, how are you going to animate that? This might be the one time we have to pay an animator.
Fucking I look over. Kane looks a little bit kind of burning and all that. He's kind of hot. I'm just gonna
Since
keep
Kane's
me spinning
not
going
here-
to him.
Since Kane's not here, he's the one that wanted to pants you guys. For the love of God, hate him, not me.
Well,
Although
it's
it was really,
pantsy.
I
Like,
actually thought you guys were going to completely resist it.
No, they had good deck saves, and then they just owned it. Now they're just running around dick swinging.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that.
you shouldn't have done that.
You unleashed the Kraken.
I'm fine with it
The
either
cocking.
way.
Did she just say that to her own brother?
I've seen him do weirder.
This is not incorrect.
Do I want to
Dude.
tell him the story of what you did on my graduation?
No, no, you don't.
Yes,
no, you
do
don't.
it, do it. I'm all ears. Just like my character, just like Gary, all
Yeah,
dick.
you almost caused a fucking car crash.
I adamantly refuse that this is the truth, and I will refuse to elaborate further. So there.
I'm not telling anymore either.
Oh, he's like, do tell. Oh man.
Please cast a silence spell on them. I can't. One of them used magic. Wish he can't be silenced.
I could never be silenced.
I mean, theoretically, you could silence me, but I don't think you want to, because immediately after that, I'm going to start doing really bad shit. And then you'll just get visceral explanations of a dirty, dirty hippie's body. So you decide which is worse, honestly. Please.
Don't.
You want me to talk about how I rub my crusty, crusty fingernails all up and down my body as I do my dick spin? Or do you want me to do the Cha voice? That's the question.
I'd rather the job voice.
Exactly.
This is so horrible.
Polymorph them into something they can't speak human. Well, I can never be silenced regardless.
And I can
Oh.
just
It
wild
doesn't
shape.
matter. Your voice exists separate from your body at this point.
Yep.
This is the worst, best thing we've done since the Staff of Reality.
Yeah, that was a trip and a half. That was funny. All right,
That was good.
all right. Here's
Hey!
Okay, so the doorway to the next chamber is open, so you guys can proceed forward into chamber 5.
Let's go.
And I think while we're at that, I think we're probably going to make this probably a 7 to 8 chamber dungeon for the evening, unless you guys
Yeah,
want
I
to go a
agree.
little longer.
I'm good with
Continue
going
this some other
longer.
time.
Or
Well,
we could do it another time.
Maybe continue after a couple more chambers, depending on how quick we get through the thing. So, You guys are going to go into the next chamber, and as you step into the next chamber, it appears that there are three portholes that are in the wall that look like they are magical portals. Now, you can't see what's on the other side of the portal. All you can see is that kind of that like pulsating blue magical energy. And on in front of those three portals is also a little bowl that looks like it's supposed to be holding something. And there is an engraving above each one of the portals. Each one of the engravings is different.
Yeah, I'm gonna point out right now. How long did you think it was gonna happen that we were gonna walk in here without pants, and I wasn't gonna stick my dick in one of these holes?
Oh shit!
Wow, we're going from 10 to 50. Let's go.
Immediately, I'm casting Unseen Servant to try to put its hand in one of the holes, and not the one he's sticking his dick in.
Okay.
Medieval glory
Okay.
hole.
So hang on a second. So Arch, what portal do you want to stick your dick in?
You said there were 4?
3.
3? Lucky number 3, baby.
I'm putting a lucky number 1.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Servant
so
going for
you're
number
putting
2.
it in 1. He's putting it in 3. Okay. So this is going to be interesting. Cham, we're gonna start with you because you chose portal number 1. Now, Cham, you stick your dick inside the portal, and instantaneously you feel the excruciating pain of what feels like liquid magma flowing onto your junk. Pull your dick out, and it looks like a roasted cocktail, Weenie.
I have
Oh,
regenerate,
that's-
so don't worry about it.
Oh,
You also
dude.
take 1d10 damage, by the way.
Oh, dude, it hurts. Can you hear
Fire
me?
damage.
1d10 for melted dick? That's pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
What? Are we resistant to fire, anyways?
Would you be from the hero's wheel?
No,
am.
just poison and fear.
I have
Okay.
fire resistance.
But you have an extra
That's
2.
because you're a tiefling.
Yes.
But so you do, yes, but Cham does not. So yeah, so Cham's gonna get 1d10 damage.
Okay, I can't heal you quite yet because I have to go through whatever happens to my penis, but we're gonna get through this.
So that's 6 damage directly to your dick. Fire damage.
Oh,
Um,
God.
So you got the worst case of gonorrhea ever. So now we're gonna move over to Arch.
had
Now,
worse.
Arch, you stick your dick in the third portal, and you immediately feel it begin to be skewered by sharp, pointy objects. You then pull it out, and it appears that there are sea anemones or something along those lines that are stuck into your dick.
Immune to poison, baby.
Yep.
Yes, they are not poisoning you, thankfully enough, but it still hurts like a motherfucker. You still take, I'm gonna say you're gonna take 1d12 for that, because that's kind of aggravated.
That's completely. Hey, can I ask for 2d12 because I was helicoptering on my way in?
So, doesn't matter. Have
Sure.
sex.
Sure. 2d12 sounds correct, so we'll do
Yeah.
that. 11. Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's still a healthy amount of damage to your junk. So both of you now have horribly mangled penises.
So-
Purity, do you want your butler thing?
No, I've got investigation from remember the sheet thing. Can I investigate it? Because I don't want to
Well, you
hurt
also
my
have
guy.
you also have knowledge of Arcana, which would probably be what you'd want to use.
Oh, okay. So what do I roll?
I believe it would be. I think Arcana is one of your skills still. Yeah, Arcana. It's intelligence, so it's on your skill sheet. Just roll an Arcana roll, and you can try and identify the magic.
The fuck?
You rolled a 12. The only thing you're able to identify is the fact that it's a portal. You don't know where the portal goes. You don't know where the portal comes from. You don't know what's inside the portal other than what you've seen happen to Arch and Cham. So aside from that, you don't really know too much. And you have no idea what's going on with the center one either, because nobody's put anything in that yet.
Well, I'm gonna put my burnt wiener into the second one.
Go for it. And I'm gonna regenerate for you as soon as you're done.
Okay. You stick your still burning penis into the second portal, and you feel a rush of nice cold air as your dick freezes, almost instantaneously. You pull it back out just in time before it gets to the point where it's like liquid nitrogen. So now you're going to have cold burns all over your dick, which is 1,000,000 times worse.
So we have
And you may get a lot of frostbite.
air, fire, and water. They're element portals.
You don't have the last one isn't air. The last one is just sharp, pointy death things.
Alright.
Well, I mean, you said sea anemone, so I figured water.
No, it's like a sea anemone looking thing, but it's basically just like very sharp, spiky things going into his penis.
Oh, okay.
Question: how close are you getting to examine this?
I'm standing
stay away.
far away back. Even my servant's standing back at this point.
Good. I'm going to continuously wave my hand, like raising my hand to be called on, and every time, like, I'm gonna keep saying, point of privilege, and I'm gonna keep doing that until somebody calls on me.
You gotta say his full name too.
My servant did it. I actually don't know how to say it. He has to send it to me.
Give it a whirl, and then I'll send it to you.
Yeah, give it a whirl.
Air something. I don't know how to. I don't know what it is. I zoned out already. Make fun of the person with memory issues. Do I really have to say the whole thing?
You have to say the whole thing every single time.
Then no more being mean if I do.
I'm not being. You tried to kill us.
No. I tried to kill one of you for trying to throw me.
Exactly.
Both of us.
Exactly.
I knew you weren't gonna die. I mean, I had
You
50-50
attacked
shot.
both of us. You attacked us. First.
No, I used you to finish off the bear that
You
needed a
drew
mercy
first
killing.
blood. You drew first blood.
You tried to throw me the first time we entered.
Because you did.
No, I didn't. I didn't try to throw him the first time we entered. I didn't try to throw him until after that.
I distinctly remember you asking about catapult.
No, I asked for catapult for the bears, remember?
Really?
Yeah.
I could have sworn.
That was a bear attack thing. That was when you guys were fighting the owlbear. She wanted to jettison the injured one into the less injured one.
Someone got my Rambo quote.
I did. Don't
I got
worry.
your
We
Rambo
drew
quote
first blood.
immediately.
Get a haircut.
I'm just gonna let him keep raising his hand then.
Yeah, I mean, nobody else around.
Point of privilege. Point of privilege. I need to.
That's your nickname from now on. Point of privilege.
I'm darker than both of you, though.
That's
That's
really
so
racist,
privileged talking right there.
right?
You know what? Let them keep going. And they're hopping up and down. I'm going to inspect the room to see if we can find any kind of ruins or anything that goes with.
Dick.
Is he gonna keep doing that until I say it, or does anyone else have to get his name?
Anybody can say my name, but I'm looking at you.
Why me though?
There's only 3 of you in there with him.
But why me? 4
'Cause you're
technically,
the
because my
leader.
servant's here.
We can't see your servant. That's literally why it's called unseen servant.
Yeah, no, the only you can see it.
Could you heal my dick, please?
Oh yeah, totally. Oh yeah.
It
Totally.
hurts.
Hold on.
It hurts.
And I'm gonna kneel down in front of him and rub my crusty fingernails together.
I'm going to look over from the wall I was inspecting, and just from the angle that I'm at, I'm just going to, I'm going back to the wall.
And I'm gonna make the peekaboo face and put my hands over my eyes and then open it and then gently blow. And I'm gonna use my
God, you're gay.
healing ability.
Gay. Thunderclaps over what mountain? What did you want to say?
Oh, that's totally not my full
That's
name.
not
and
his
it's
full name.
really offensive.
I'm going
but,
back to being the mute.
I was gonna say that
I think we have to get whatever is inside the holes outside of the holes and put them in the bowls to get out.
Yeah, but how we get... Stick your dicks back in.
Like, I would, but like I kind of got to do this right now, and I gesture towards his penis sitting like an inch from my face.
Oh, God. Mike, have fun animating all of this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to see what I have that can be
He
useful
gets
for this.
13 hit points back.
Is anything in the holes considered animals?
God, I hope
Me
not.
and enemies are animals.
Well, they're not really. The things that were in your dick are not really alive. That mention.
They're just dead,
we have a
poisonous
clue?
anemones.
Basically, yeah. It's just like sharp, pointy things that exist.
Wait, can I
on-
use detect magic? No, wait. We already... Does that work for this?
Well, I mean, detect magic just means detecting if they're magical, so
Oh.
you can tell that it's magic.
I'm pretty sure like this whole fucking dungeon is like magical and stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe don't check the dungeon's privilege.
Okay. So none of the things are
That's right.
Alive.
Ignore me and move on.
Yep.
None
Trying to
of-
figure out
none
what I
of the
can
things-
use.
None of the things that have happened in there are alive.
Okay, so I can't use hypnotic pattern on the I'm going to try. Reaching
You
in is
could
just gonna get
mage
us
hand.
hurt. Can I go over to like behind the portals to see if there's anything there?
They're built into the wall.
Shoot. Okay.
You've got a fucking magic hand that you could just reach in.
I forgot
do
I
have-
had that.
You do have mage hand, yes.
All right, I'm gonna use my mage hand to reach into the second portal and pull whatever's in out.
Roll a dexterity roll to see if you can find it in the portal without being able to see it.
Okay, hold on. Ah, don't freeze. Sorry.
Ew. Okay, you do not find anything while your hand is in the portal, and you have to pull it out after a little while.
I guess I could try again. Only try the first portal. Do I have to keep doing it, or?
Well, I mean, depending on how you're taking this puzzle, you need to find something.
All right, can I
You
go back
can't-
to
you-
inspecting the walls and stuff for any kind of clue?
Yes, you can roll either
It's like
Arcana
Blue's
to see
Clues.
if there's anything magical about it, like runes or anything like that, or you can roll to see if you can find anything else, like any kind of passageways or secrets.
What the fuck are my rolls?
You do not find any abnormalities in the room outside of the 3 portals and the bowls.
I don't think we have a bag of... Wait, is my bag considered a bag of holding?
Not unless you actually bought a bag of holding.
I didn't get the option, so no. Because somebody had a good idea in the chat, but I don't have a bag of holding. I just have a little bag I carry with me with food and stuff.
I have a bag of holding, but
Yeah, same here.
DM,
Somebody in the
can-
chat says use the bag of holding to grab stuff, throw it in, and empty it into the bowl.
could I feasibly use scrying to look inside the portal?
Remind me exactly what that does again.
It's literally just like remote viewing on a location pretty much anywhere in the world. If it's like a person, they have to pass a test, but if it's like just a thing, it's just a look at that location.
Okay, I'm going to say that yes, you can do that, so you can see what's on the other side of the portal with scrying.
Okay, so
Which portal are you going to look?
oh fuck. So Thunder claps over the mountain in spring as doves sing the tune of rebirth is going to sit down in front of the portal that his buddy Gary put his genitals into, and
Well,
he's
he-
going to gently wave his hand in a circle, and the other hand is going to tweak his right nipple every so often to view in through the portal to see what's inside. And it's the fire portal.
Yes, it would be the fire portal. That was the first one he stuck his dick in. So you see inside the portal, and you see that it looks like it's like a literal hellscape. Like the entire environment is on fire. There's molten magma everywhere. and it appears that there is a floating red orb that's not too far on the inside of the portal. It's on a little pedestal right on the opposite side of the portal, and the portal on the other side is very similar to the one that you are using. So it's kind of like, your hand's like coming out of a wall, basically.
Okay. And I'm going to
You know we could
little
work.
little person of color, could you come sit on my lap for a moment?
Oh my god.
Remind you, he is
No.
still naked.
Nope.
Yes,
It's
But, like-
mage and nope. Not sitting on your lap. Just ask me what you want me to do, but not sitting on your lap till you put on pants.
but like you can't see into the portal like I can.
Please put on pants. I don't feel
I mean,
comfortable.
I feel like this is a real like
I feel like sexual
restriction.
harassment.
Oh,
Aren't you
I think you
supposed
should
to
make
listen
up
and
for-
believe?
fuck. Fuck. Damn. Shaw, you know what? You're totally right, and like I feel that, and I feel you, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna turn around, and I'm going like. Clearly, it's not on purpose. From Thunderclaps Over the Mountain in Spring as doves sing the tune of rebirth, but I am going to like full dirty moon mage because I'm turning my penis away from her. But like you see the full property
I
as he
already
pulls up the
closed my
pants.
eyes. It's fine.
And then he
Okay.
turns back around and he sits down. He's like, "Okay, come on, let's go."
All right. Thank you. I'm going to sit in your lap now that there's pants on, thankfully.
So he's gonna grip your hand with his nipple tweaking hand, and he's going to
Oh,
guide
I'm in
you, guide your mage hand by moving your hand. Like he's like ratatouilleing your fucking hand.
I just
Okay.
want you to know I know you're smiling like a motherfucker over there.
Oh, I totally am.
All right. So,
Fucking
you guys
nipple
do that. It's still
tweaking.
going to be a dexterity roll to pick it up,
Oh,
even
Okay.
though you can't see it.
Give me a second.
Can she get advantage on this one since I'm guiding her?
Yes, she'll get a +2, in addition to her normal additions.
So 4. Okay. Oh,
All right,
thank God.
15. That's enough to grasp the red orb. And so you have it in your hand now, and you can pull it out.
Cha, we totally got it. Like, way to go, little person of color.
You can just call me by my name.
I feel like your name is like singular, and it feels like it's really offensive.
How?
Because like lots of people could be mages.
But it's my name. And there are a lot of people that can be people of color.
He's
So
just
you're just
staring at
being
you
offensive
blankly.
calling me that too.
He's still staring at you blankly.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna put the ball in the hole. God.
Okay.
Thank you
that
for that. In
so
the
you-
bowl.
You put the red orb in the appropriate bowl, and the bowl lights up red to indicate that the proper orb has been deposited.
Should we try for the next one?
Cha, like totally. So I'm gonna, with her on my lap, I'm gonna do that thing where you're like cross-legged and you're trying to scooch over by jumping a little bit each time till I'm in front of the next portal.
Can I just use levitation to move us over there without him
Yes, you-
noticing?
That seems like offensive against gravity, so I'm gonna do
Notice
this.
you can do it. Okay, so
She
you're in
does
front of the cold
everything-
portal now. This is the ice portal.
She
Okay.
does everything she can to just negate of what we believe in.
I know, right?
At least they believe in gravity.
Oh, we believe in gravity too. We just don't want to abuse it and be mean to it.
Gravity is like Mother's Earth, and it's her embrace, bringing you closer to what you
To
should
her.
be.
Bring you closer to her bosom of life.
Cha.
I guess you wizards just don't understand life,
Well, at least you're not calling me a witch anymore.
bitch.
Which. All right.
Okay. Should I go? Like, do you want me to explain his dirty hippiness again, or
Please
do you want
don't.
to just let her roll?
No,
I'm just
we
gonna
understand.
roll.
So, yep. So
No.
that's gonna be another dexterity roll, just to guide
Explain the
Diane.
dirty hippiness. You gotta go full dirty hipper.
We only got a 9 for that one.
Okay. You're not able to find it with your first attempt. You can try rolling again.
All right, give me a second. This one's a little farther away.
Cham, do you have any like reaching spells?
Wow, I'm getting better.
I got telekinesis.
Maybe your fingertip might have touched it.
Okay,
Do
I'll
you-
try one more time. The wind's
I got
kind of pushing me
telekinesis.
back.
Do you have enough spell slots to pop another telekinesis?
Remember, we had our spell slots.
There we go.
Doesn't matter. She rolled a nat 20. You found it and pulled it through immediately. So you have now the blue orb. That you
Yeah,
can
but
pull.
I wanted to include him in the next one, which is
You
why I
can
was
be
asking.
included in the third one.
Sure, I'll use fucking telekinesis to pull the other one.
Yeah, you can try that.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up behind him like the fucking scene from Ghost,
Oh,
or like rubbing his hand.
While they do that, I'm just going to I'm just gonna carry this over to the other bowl.
All right. You deposit the blue orb in the appropriate bowl, and it lights up blue, indicating that you have received the correct orb in the correct bowl. You're now just missing the final one. So you guys are fucking around with telekinesis now?
Yep.
All right, so what are you trying to... So you're trying to scry through the portal, and I'm assuming then bring the associating orb through the portal using telekinesis.
Yeah, and don't skip on the part where I'm standing behind him, guiding his hands like that scene in Ghost.
Ghost.
Yes,
I
And that's
can't
how
wait
I'm
to
guiding.
see this animated.
except without the pottery mill.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't say that.
Mm.
I could have brought out some
Whoa,
clay.
whoa,
and We're
whoa.
just getting our hands dirty.
I'm going
Well,
over to
while,
Kane.
while he's doing the whole ghost thing, I'm still freaking helicoptering.
I am
Wow.
perfectly okay with this.
So... Jesus.
I'm just Kane, what are you doing this entire time?
I'm
You know-
literally just watching you go about this.
All right, I'm going
Well,
over
well-
to you. You're the safe person here.
So,
So-
before I go in to deal with the orb, I'm going to use telekinesis again, like before, to pull down Kane's pants. Join us. Be
Joke's
one.
on you. I'm gonna take off my pants willingly.
Oh yeah!
He's gonna go- all right, so now he's naked. So all three of us
Immediately.
are naked from the waist down.
No,
I
one of them has
immediately
pants
drop
going
on.
in. I'm gonna use acid arrow on my dick.
Why? He wants to be circumcised.
Okay, you're not
Muzzle
gonna.
off.
Since you're doing it to yourself, I'm not gonna make you aim. Just roll damage.
Hello.
I think he just wants out.
Yeah.
You can't
could-
leave me that easily.
If I could just say, chat,
That's 11 damage to your penis.
there was a moment when this started, when we found out we were all a bunch of fuck up classes, when I said, hey DM, I could totally change my character if you wanted so that we could have at least one fighter. And Dungeon Daddy said no.
And then I'm gonna pull out the bagpipes and I'm gonna start playing Fortunate Son.
Oh, I'm gonna pull out my loot and go along with it.
Yeah, I
Wait,
have
he has
bagpipes.
bagpipes?
Dexterity. Roll dexterity. Yeah, he took him in the character creation.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a bard.
I got a loot and I got drums as well.
Yep. So, Kane, just roll dexterity, and yes, you do play Fortunate Son on the bagpipes. It is interesting.
Can you pass me the drums so I can play it
Yep,
really
yep.
terribly?
Yep.
All right,
Alright,
you
that's-
have
I play on
23
the lute.
dexterity, so you play you're playing the lute.
I'm just gonna sit and watch
No,
and tap my staff on the ground to the music.
This is like a weird.
Purity, can I have some more candy?
Nope. I think I'm
Yeah.
out. And
Damn
also, there might have been acid in that candy.
Well, you know,
Yes.
there's already acid on my dick, so it's okay.
Yes. All right. So I mean, you still have the third portal. Are you guys gonna try and get that? orb?
Yeah.
You have to animate that scene.
All right, I'm gonna reach my arm into that portal, like
Is
full
this
on.
becoming the Pornhub exclusive episode?
I'm gonna do it without. Okay, you need to roll dexterity to see if you can find the orb.
I'm gonna go up and help him.
You do not find the orb. Roll Constitution to see if you can take the pain for another check.
Let's see, what's my Constitution bonus? Oh, it's 0.
Yeah, no, you pull your arm out and you see that it is covered in black, spiky sea anemone things that are digging themselves into your flesh and tearing it asunder.
I'm gonna try to use my mage hand again.
Okay, you stick your mage hand
Oh,
in,
no.
you can roll your dexterity.
I'm gonna take the sea urchin. I'm like, look,
Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
I learned this back in bar school. Just shove it in your ass, and it gives you a whole new enlightening experience.
You successfully got the orb out, and you place it into the bowl. The third bowl activates, and the door to the next room then opens.
Oh, sweet, she did it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
did
sorry. Did I misgender you? I'm so sorry.
Did anybody have anything up for this room, or are we doing, or am I rolling this one?
Yeah.
For as much time as we spent fucking around, somebody
Nobody
should've
gave.
done
Let me
something.
check the donation thing. Give me a second. It's gonna take me a moment. I'm looking for it.
That was a
This.
fun one, though.
That was pretty good. Did I click the
Um,
wrong one? No, that should be right. Am I clicking the wrong one? There we go. Okay. Nope. So you're rolling this one.
okay.
If we have any audience left, ironically we do.
Oh God, why?
I don't know. We've grown since you guys started helicopter dicking.
They're just like sticking their dicks in portals and getting them
I'm
horribly,
fine with
horribly
that. I'm
To
entertained.
impress a chick, helicopter dick.
Dig. Helicopter
Okay.
dig. To impress a chick, do a helicopter dig.
All right, let me just do a quick roll, and then we will go to.
If you're watching this channel, you didn't have brain cells to begin with. Let's face it.
Gay if
Also,
it's done
the
three-way.
veteran D&D people in the chats, I'm pretty sure, have already lost faith in us, which is good.
Oh hell yeah!
100%. This is a train wreck.
I don't give a fuck.
Hope you're watching Gary Gyzak. I think that's his name.
He's dead.
Yes.
Oh,
Very,
why did I
very
laugh?
Um,
He's watching from
Really?
heaven. I don't know why I
Okay.
laughed.
God damn it, Cham.
all right, so I have the next room, so you guys can proceed in there if you'd like.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
go. I'm gonna put my pants back on.
Okay.
Oh,
Pants back on. That means there's only one person
Oh.
who kicks out.
dude,
I'm gonna-
back this guy. You had a really nice chode. Like, you shouldn't feel ashamed.
Bro, I'm not ashamed. I'm just cold.
Oh, like, I could hold it for you if you want to warm up.
Yeah.
No gay.
I don't know. No, I totally get. I mean, if you're down, I'm down.
Are you called cactus because there's some pricklies in there?
I'm about to prick something. If you know what I'm saying, dude.
It was,
Okay, now I'm feeling uncomfortable and I'm not gonna do it anymore. And I don't want you to feel bad, but like, whoa.
No,
You-
bro, it wasn't in a gay way. It was in a homie way. You know.
So homie,
Oh.
that's right.
We both have socks on. It's cool.
Free love, man.
Wait, what? What about the socks?
Don't worry about it. You wouldn't get.
Don't
it.
worry about it. You don't understand.
Oh wait, we got one. Hold on.
Oh boy.
I think Mike's gonna like this one.
Oh, is it gonna kill us all? Is that what it is?
Probably.
Maybe.
If Mike likes it, then yeah, probably.
Okay, hang on just a quick second.
I am glad that one of our veteran D&D people have actually been enjoying, because this was never supposed to be serious.
You know, there was like a solid minute where I was like, oh yeah, I could totally make like a fighter or like something basic to supplement the party. But
To be honest, I was going to do the same thing, but like, I'm going to be something different.
Yeah, no, I knew we weren't going seriously into this one. The best part was no one heard it when you first described yours, and I said, "Can someone make Eric Cartman?" So I had to take the roll at first, and then I just lost it.
Okay.
Respect my authority.
Yeah, I
My-
can't do the voice, so I gave up. That's
My
why I was playing a
goal-
midget.
Is to have Tia doing this voice by the end of this session. She's gonna join the dirt people.
Okay.
No, because I can
So,
do Valley Girl. I can't do dirt people.
I think that's completely fine, honestly.
Okay. So you guys go into the next room.
Oh,
So
boss.
you go into the next room, and the door closes behind you again. You are locked in the chamber, and you notice that on the other side of the chamber appears to be a tree.
Yo!
So like, here's the thing. Normally you call like as a slur, you call our people like tree huggers, but hugging is actually like an act of aggression. So like, I'm gonna gently like raise my arms to the mother tree.
Wait, hugging's an aggression. Also, welcome
Oh.
to the waifu army, Zio for blue. So we'll have to do one more room.
Are you? Yep.
Waifu.
Yep. We'll do one more room, and then I think that'll be it for the night.
He's got a cute
Uh,
little penguin icon.
So all right. So you guys. So are you going up to the tree and worshiping
Yep,
it?
yep, we're going up to the tree.
Yeah, we're gonna go up to the tree, kneel down, and raise our hands in worship.
Oh. Okay. So as you do that, both of you roll perception.
While they're doing that, can I put up a wall?
Yes.
Good.
Is the wall in between them and the tree, or in between you and them and the tree?
Well, can they walk through it if I do my wall defense thing?
It repels all physical things.
I'll wait and see what happens with their rolls.
Okay, well, Cham rolled, and Arch, you're also going to have to roll. Okay,
Oh
Arch.
fuck! That's a
Wow, a 1.
So Cham,
man. I love trees.
you're able to move out of the way in time, but Arch, you are not, as the tree's large limbs swing by and hits you like a baseball bat, flinging you off of your knees into the air, and then landing with a thud on your back. The tree then uproots itself and reveals that it's actually a tree ant. And it is not very happy. It appears that it doesn't like the fact that you're worshiping it.
It's not our buddy?
No, it is not your buddy. So,
I'm going
As
to use.
the tree ant-
I'm going to persuade it.
as
Like,
the tree
we-
ant is ripping itself out of the ground, you guys do have time to do that. So you're going to try and persuade the tree ant.
Yep.
All
We're
right.
friends.
We are friends, not food.
We're.
I heard the hard stop in your voice, and I accomplished it.
Okay. So you rolled a 29. So you're trying to persuade the tree ant that you are
We're not-
friends.
We're not aggressors. We're friends.
The tree ant stops for a moment and looks at you. And as it looks at you, you see what appears to be these glowing green maggots that are infested into its tree bark. They're also infested into its eyes and its mouth. You can kind of see them as it opens up because they're all moving and wriggling around. So as it slowly backs away, seemingly unaggressively, disengaging, it stops, and it almost unnaturally, its leg goes back forward as if to continue on, despite the fact it's obvious from the look of its face that it doesn't want to.
Maybe we should try to get rid of those bugs.
Am I able to, if I use mass cure wounds, would it kill the infestation?
Well, that's the thing, though, is that's only working on biological life forms, so you're not, like, healing a person.
I mean, trees
but
are
it-
I mean,
biological.
the tree and still
But
biological.
it's plant matter. It's not the same thing as, like, healing. That's more for
It's-
healing biological.
Wait. What if I use what is the one I
Telekinesis to pull out the bugs from
Tia,
I was
join the dirt people. I hear it. I hear it in your voice. You're trying to do it non-violently.
Yeah.
Join the dirt people.
what? I like tree
What
ants.
of us? What of us?
I'll use Finger of Death on you two instead if you don't stop.
Pinky.
Don't worry.
No, can I use Finger of Death on the maggots? Or would it affect the treant?
Oh,
You
all
don't
right.
know if
Okay,
killing off the maggots would do anything to the tree end offhand. You haven't rolled for knowledge of that, but as far as what is it?
all right,
Finger of Death?
yeah. I will roll for knowledge. Let me roll for knowledge.
Okay.
Okay, how do we roll? What do I roll for knowledge?
Just roll and roll for I believe knowledge.
Would be
Yeah, I would just roll your straight intelligence score.
Okay.
Okay. While they're doing that, DM, I am going to
Oh!
I'm going to do conjure animals, and I'm going to summon fucking I think it's 16 total rats, which are going to scurry forward and start eating the maggots as they crawl up.
Okay, so those.
Oh, I rolled
rats
a nat
are
20.
going- You rolled a nat 20. She rolled an 18 plus 10, which is a 28.
He's trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, no, sorry. Hang on a second.
Take your time.
Okay, so basically, what is going to wind up happening is so Cham, you rolled a nat 20 to do what exactly?
For the knowledge, like you said, we
Okay,
don't know
so
if
the knowledge
taking out the
of-
bugs will.
Okay, so basically, because you rolled a nat 20, you know exactly what these are. These are basically necrotic maggots. So it's kind of like the tree itself might still be alive, but its body has been taken over and basically like eaten out from the inside. Like by the time the maggots are actually coming out of the tree end, it's probably too late. Because most of its insides have been kind of rotted away, which means that it's not as durable as it would be as a normal tree ant. So it's more susceptible to, permanent damage or bashing damage and things like that. But at the same time, it's probably not at the point where it's savable.
Not a problem.
Not a problem.
Okay.
So would
I-
my Finger of Death work on the bugs, but not on the tree? Well, I mean, completely kill it. I don't want to completely kill the tree.
Let's see here. You send a negative energy coursing through a creature that you can see within range, causing it searing pain. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 78 plus 30 necrotic damage. So
That sounds
If
like
you did it-
individual.
Necrotic damage, so it won't affect the maggots.
no, because the maggots are the maggots do necrotic damage. So yeah, so they probably wouldn't be affected by it.
All right. What about? I wonder if I could use my tentacles to just get rid of them, or I guess my mage hand.
You'd be sitting there for a long time, and
yeah.
tentacles are an AoE slap attack.
So here's the thing. You guys are going to get a chance to do one more thing, and then we're going to roll for initiative.
Did you take into account the fact that there are 16 rats now crawling all over it, eating the maggots?
Yes, they are eating the maggots that are coming out from the from various areas on it. So, how many would that probably eat over the course of a turn? So it's about 20 seconds. So we'll say each one of them probably eats about 3 to 5 maggots each. We'll say 5 for the high end, which means you're looking at 80.
I'm going to cap it off with fucking regenerate, which literally allows a target to grow back severed body members, like if they were a human. Like you can grow back legs, arms, fingers, toenails, whatever.
Okay, that's still going to take a few turns to actually take full effect, which means that the tree end is still going to be able to attack. So everybody's still going to have to roll initiative, but you're going to slowly degrade the ability for those worms to control it.
I can't
Yeah,
use Dust Devil to get rid of them all, right? That'll blow the treant away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it won't separate
Darn
it.
it.
That's all
Uh,
AoE. He got 27 hit points on top of the fact that he's regenerating while the rats are eating.
Okay, so his health would stay the same.
Well, yeah, but he's like the parts that were eaten by the maggots are growing back. Is the
Right.
essence of that spell.
Right. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna roll for the tree ant. You already rolled. All right, so Arch, are you actually going to attack the tree at all, or are you going to not be just remove yourself from combat?
I'm gonna put myself in the running, but I'm not gonna attack it.
Purity, are you also going to in this as well?
I mean, I don't really want to
Well-
hurt the tree ant.
That was supposed to be for an 11, not 112, but I still rolled a 1, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't really know what I could do to help it.
Well,
I mean,
it's-
Sunbeam
it-
won't do anything, will it? No, it'll hurt it.
No, that'll just buy it.
Do you have your character sheet? You
I
could send
have.
it to me. I could help you figure something out.
Yeah, let me send it to you really quick. Because I don't generally want to hurt any of the monsters that, you know, aren't trying to kill us. I said I wanted to pet the dragon and I meant it.
She said, trying to make a slave of a dragon.
No, I wanted to make it a pet. There's a difference.
White
Forces
dragon.
to live in
Slaves
life
are
of
di-
solitude.
Slaves are disposable. Like dirt people.
Damn.
What, you think I was gonna bypass that option?
Oh. What spell was Finger of Death? What spell level?
8.
7.
Oh, sorry, 7. Hi, Miko.
Yeah, but she was going to try that earlier, but that doesn't. The worms themselves do necrotic damage.
Yeah,
So- They're kind of immune to it.
I was looking at her spell. She's got the ability to do like if she has a single target damage spell that she could do, she could also use her spell shaping or skull shape because she can do +1 plus the spell level against a bunch of different. I'm looking into her stuff. Go ahead. I'm last anyway.
All right. Well, we still need. Who still needs to roll? Kane?
I guess I think I got up. No, I rolled a.
Yeah, you rolled. You rolled an 18 up there. That's
Yeah.
your.
Did Kane roll? Kane, you still
Kane?
awake?
Yeah, I am.
Can you roll for initiative because the tree ant is going to start beating the shit out of people. Also, Arch, when he hit you, he did 2d10 damage.
Hot fuck.
Hot.
You want me to roll it?
I think Kane's the first.
I'll take yours. 12 damage is fine.
Okay, so that's all taken care of then. So Kane, you rolled an 18. Cham also rolled an 18, although Cham had 13 plus 5 and Kane has 14 plus 4. So I'll say it's going to go Kane and then Cham,
girl.
then
Give
Purity,
me a little longer.
then Arch, and then the enemy. So this is going to get very, very. So the tree ant is slowly healing itself, but it's going to take multiple turns for that to happen.
But you just dodge till it's fully healed.
You can attempt to, yes.
I can go invisible. I'll be fine. Wait, I wonder if my invisibility can work for everybody.
If it's an AOE,
Ooh, that's a good idea.
if it's an AOE, then it can, or if it's a spell that you can direct onto others, then yes.
Okay, I know what I'm going to do on my turn.
Okay.
Thank you, Arch.
So the first one who's going to be up is going to be Kane.
All right. So we're
while
fighting
he
a
goes, do you
tree?
mind if I run Miko out?
Yeah, go for it. Be
Okay,
a little
I'll
while.
tell you what I'm going to roll just in case I'm not back in time.
Okay.
We're fighting a tree right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, might as well just go all out, right? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do. I am going to.
Way to be the only person not on board with not murdering the tree.
Kill
I
the
am-
tree.
I love it.
I'm
Don't
going to cast a Thunder Wave.
Okay.
So the
Thunder
creature has
Wank?
to roll. Yeah, Thunder Wave. Yeah.
Yeah, Thunderwink.
Oh well, that's for later. But yeah. The creature has to roll a Constitution saving throw,
Okay. I believe it's
and
DC 15, correct?
yep.
It does not hit.
All right, let's go.
So what does that do?
Nothing. It's just if it successfully makes it, the damage is halved.
Right, but what's your damage?
It is 3d8. I'm rolling them right now.
16 damage. Okay, I mean it's enough to get his attention, but he's not too beat up at the moment. So that's just his basic. There we go. Okay, so now it is going to go down to Cham. So what are you going to do, Cham?
Well, what I'm going to do is healing word
Healing ward.
on the tree.
How much healing does that do?
Bring it up.
Do you have anything that'll lock it down? Because I've got entangle.
No, I don't have anything to lock it down.
Okay, yeah, I've got entangle and a couple other spells I can use to keep it CC'd.
4 plus 50.
Because we gotta like promote the preservation of life.
Okay, so you basically healed pretty much all the damage that Kane did to it. So 16 and 16, yeah. So it's back to full health. So that is your turn. Now it's going to go down to Purity. Now she left me with what she was planning on doing. She's going to use her darkness spell on the tree in order to blind it. And anything that is within range of that, I would assume. So darkness is second.
Imprisoning me. All I see, absolute horror.
No. Let's see. It is 60 feet, a 15-foot radius sphere. So I don't think any of you guys are directly within that from where the tree ent is. So the tree ent is just going to be locked in blindness at the beginning of its next turn. Arch, it now goes down to you. If you are there. And everyone's dead. Hello, hello, hello. I mic'd it.
I'm sorry, I had to pee. I'm gonna be casting entangle.
No problem. Nobody else was out there. What
I
do you cast?
probably I shut the fuck up waiting to see what he would do.
Yeah. All right. So what do you cast? You're casting Tangled?
Entangle, yes.
Yep. Okay, and you're doing that on the tree ent. So okay, so I believe the tree ent has to pass a strength saving throw to see if he can rip himself free.
I think so. Give me just a sec.
I have it. 20-foot square from the point within range for the duration of the plants. A creature restrained by the plants its action to make a strength check against your spell's save DC.
17 is my spell save DC.
Okay, so that means he has to be a 17 on a strength roll. So he's gonna do that because his roll is up next anyway. And as far, he got a 1. He got a 1. It doesn't matter what the pluses were for that. He got a 1. So the tree ent, in an attempt to try and not be dragged down, accidentally trips over itself and gets pulled down to the ground face first. So it is completely locked onto the ground and cannot move currently, or at least until its next turn. It is now going since now combat has basically kind of been uninitiated. You guys can move freely as you wish around it until it actually breaks free again.
Okay,
go ahead.
Good.
I was just gonna say I'm just gonna stay back from it until it.
Yeah, until all the bugs got eaten. I was gonna do the same.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna roll,
I'm
and
back.
we're
What
gonna
I
see how
miss?
fast. You blinded him, and then Arch entangled him, and now the bugs are eating, or the rats are eating all the bugs out of him.
Yay!
We're like totally preserving life. I'm so proud of you.
My God.
Why did you think I wasn't wanting? I don't want to hurt any of the monsters.
She's becoming one of us?
Chaw.
All right, so I'm gonna say that it's enough at this point. So they are actually, the rats are able to eat all of the insects that are out of the tree because you are doing your regeneration from the out. It healed being removed, so you are able to remove the insects from the tree. The tree is now grateful, extremely grateful, and he offers to help you on your journey through the dungeon.
Oh, thank
Don't,
you.
don't sound so surprised, Mike.
Wow.
Oh, I'm not surprised at all.
Cool. Can I ride on your shoulder, Mr. Ant?
Why, certainly, little girl.
Yay! Thank you.
And I think we should call it here.
Yeah.
Yep, that sounds about right. We can put a pin in this here, and we can come back to this.
Next
another
room's a
time.
healing room anyway.
Fair enough. And that'll be. So, yeah, that was the rotating dungeon. So we might try continuing this later on, and maybe we'll do another 4 or 5 rooms.
And
Yeah.
maybe Rock will join us next time.
Maybe Rocco will join us.
Yeah, we can
Is
always
he
say
just
he's the
gonna-
one that was tagging along. Like he woke up late, so the dungeon just lets him in out of pity.
Or you
Maybe.
could just drop through the fucking roof.
That is also possible. It is a strange and silly place.
I got the Scent Hippie flying. I'm happy, and I got an ent I get to ride on.
Yes, you do.
I'm slowly getting angry. It's like, what she's doing to the poor nature. She's hurting
Yeah.
it.
We 100% are giving her like fucking side eye for riding on the end.
Yeah, it's cool.
Forcing them into slavery.
The end's cool with it, though.
Gentrified.
Oh.
I'm okay with
Internalized
them hating
racism
me.
is
I
what
get
it
to
is.
ride on top of the big end. I get to feel tall.
Indeed.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Thank you for all the subs and the memberships and all the donations. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another game night where we still try to push to 100 subs on Twitch. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
Ah!